Innocents don't come from Teldris. Hey guys! welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. It's really good to see you at the Chica Cheese Radio. I'm gonna see if the audio is good for my end as always at the beginning, but I'm very excited and have quite a few things that we were able to get done. So give me just one quick second and I will be giving the rundown of what we've been doing. So yes, hopefully everyone's doing well though. Give me just one quick second. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're a-okay. Hey, Mike! Welcome. Novice, but okay. Also you. What did you ask? Keep it soon. How's your health now? I'm feeling a little bit better. I would say I'm still like a little physically like drained, but not like the same I was like the last couple of days. But thank you for asking, and I hope you and everyone else here are doing really well also. We do have quite a few things to share. We did manage to get a lot of stuff lined up, and it's gonna be a bit more tame in terms of like actual ideation or brainstorming, but we have a lot of stuff to line up today. Oh, also hello Cheese. I believe I said Cheese before. And Zen with the cup of coffee. Let's go. I hope you guys are doing well. You still need more sleep. I got the good amount of sleep. It's just more of a physical strain, but we're doing fine. We're feeling a lot better today than we did prior. So yes. Well, I will say yesterday we did manage to get at least this set of scenes done. I stopped around over here-ish, and then tomorrow, or like when Tay came, I worked on the last couple scenes. It's a lot of blocked-in stuff you can kind of see. I used the Simichi tool quite a bit for some of these scenes just to kind of save a bit more time. We have like stuff like the Kitsune Violet Slime trying to stop individual soldiers from going into their base and commence the war, they themselves getting locked up and stuff like that, and the general giving their whole speech about how we are the ones that must attack before they attack us. We must commence the assault onto Teldris. And you kind of see our Volks, or General Volks, kind of like in a more flowy state. I wanted this to, it didn't really do the best job at conveying this, but I wanted the machine, or like the mech suits for the soldiers to kind of be like this very small compartment where the slimes themselves are kind of like squeezed into. So Volks' whole body is kind of like smushed into this top part of the mech. It's not really like the whole machine they're split apart in, but it's like the most of them are within there, and they're kind of like flattened a little bit there too. I made a tuck for a bit. I'm playing a bit of Monster Hunter, and I found it a very interesting place that's Eastern inspired. Oh no, it's all okay, Mike. I just appreciate you and everyone else here for tuning on in too. Best of luck. Oh yeah, probably. You need hibernation? No. I mean, if I could hibernate, but it like condense the time, but still get the benefits of it, I would totally do so. But maybe that's something that some slimes can do. Who knows? Potentially. Oh god. But hopefully you guys have been up to some fun stuff, or at least are chilling. We have quite a bit to share, and I mean that's basically the most part of like what we've been lining up. Today we have the second set of scenes, or at least the second page that we need to get going. I hope I can get most of this done today, but I am a little doubtful. I'm not going to try to push myself too much, but this is more of like the small intricate parts that the Mosaic War has within. We're showing like some different scenarios, like some guerrilla tactics, some of the oozes running away from all like the destruction that the slimes are doing as well, the wrath of a wild god even being summoned in place. So we got a few things to draw. Obviously, some of these scenes at the very bottom are a little bit more not too polished or not too well thought out, like the ruins or all the machines like fleeing, saying, "Nah, fuck this. I'm going to a whole different planet." Mustard. Oh, mushed. I see. Oh, I don't know why I said mustard for a quick second, but also hello, Vector. Welcome. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, basically for the mech suits, or at least like the more militarized ones, a lot of them have a very small compartment where the slimes kind of squish themselves into, just so they aren't overly exposed. But I guess that kind of like shows a big weak spot for the slimes. If somebody knows that, oh hey, they're all situated in this little glass container. Obviously, most oozes, if not all oozes, don't know about this weakness. A lot of oozes don't even know that if you take out a slime's core, they basically just diminish. So that's something that gets later learned on. But the same thing also is kind of applied on the other way around with the slimes, where they don't really know how to take down an ooze fully, since they don't have a core, but they are more so not reanimated, but they have like their intelligence and their sentience tied to their markings. So yeah, it's something that is pretty similar, but a very different dynamic in terms of how to take out the opposing faction. Sega just announced Total War Warhammer's new DLC, unlocking the Grand Necromancer himself, Nagash, returning to the land of the living to finish the great work. The Lords of the End Times DLC. I see. I mean, I never really played Total War Warhammer Radio, but if that is something that you're looking forward to, that's good. I think we had this discussion before. There's a lot of Warhammer fans in our streaming community and stuff like that, and I didn't expect that to be the case. Same with D&D. Like, I didn't expect so many. Well, I guess D&D is fairly believable since it is such a creative outlet, and a lot of you love making your own characters and stuff like that. But Warhammer is one that threw a wrench in the socket, because I like Warhammer. I don't know anything about fantasy Warhammer or 40k. But it's good to hear. She says mustard while dancing. Nice. I'm so excited because I've been yearning for it, but it's so long to wait. It doesn't come out till summer. Damn. So you gotta wait a hot minute for that then. Hopefully it gets by soon. I feel like this whole year went by pretty quickly, so I'm sure summer will be a pretty fast, or at least it'll approach much faster than some of you may think. But yeah, let's get some of these, also get some of these scenes drawn out. That is our goal. I need to turn the music a little bit further down. It might be a little too, it's drowning out my thoughts for a second. Sometimes when the music's a little too loud, I can't really think too well. So let me have that adjusted. And yeah, this isn't going to be too crazy. We're just going to establish some of these shots, have it be a longer shot where we're kind of panning towards the destruction that some of the slime faction is doing onto the structures, or to a lot of the environments within the ooze kingdom as well. So let's get that going. The year was set on 5 times. Yeah, like, this is the thing, Bitchiga. I mean, maybe some people correlate it to COVID, like, pre-2020 and then post-2020 stuff, like, really started getting a lot faster. But I feel like it's something like, it's some sort of phenomenon. Like, the older you get, the quicker time goes by. Because I remember, like, when I was very small slime, very innocent slime. Where's my pictures? Where is it? How old was I in this photo? Right here with poor. I think I was like maybe 7 or 7 or 8. It's been such a long time ago, but I remember when I was much younger, Slime, the years felt like they took an eternity. And now, being 300 years old, you kind of tend to forget what year it is, even now, every now and then. Hey, Strider! Oh, look who dared to show their face. The blue melted Cheetos? What kind of insult is that? What? The blue melted Cheetos? I mean, that's a creative one. I haven't heard that one before. What is that? I hope your day is going well, though, Strider. When you were an innocent slime, sounds like you're saying you aren't innocent anymore, your words. I mean, I was a part of the Usaic War. I've witnessed a lot of horrific things during that time, radio. I can't call myself innocent, unfortunately, anymore after what has occurred. But outside of that, you know, it's been pretty fine. I like stuff now is much more enjoyable since I have a lovely crew that we do tend to take care of one another, and we do tend to fight against any horrific things that do come across our Slimeverse endeavors, and for that I am very, very grateful. But even before that, it was a little bit more chaotic. I mean, it still is fairly chaotic, but at least now there's a lot of other people that could at least help me out. 40 stream streak, holy crap. Hey, nice, Strider. Oh, the delicious one for sure. The delicious one? Wait, what are you guys talking about? Hey, speaking of which, get the SANIs out of there. I do see those. Don't act like I can't see the SANIs at all, radio. They're flooding the ship. Yes, enemy creatures. Enemy creatures that I would much rather have buried into the ether for what they've done to our crew. This is what we shall do. I'm gonna keep trying to work on this as well. Trying to frame the entire shot. Jeez is lurking. All good, all good. I do not mind people that lurk, and I do appreciate it as we keep on getting this going. Today as well, guys, we have a Cyberpunk session from Hades. It won't be streamed, unfortunately, but it is something that I am looking forward to after we get most of our stuff done today on stream. I don't know, I mean, I can probably spoil it because I don't think anybody within the session is watching the stream at the moment, but we're gonna be giving a cursed weapon from one person to another because our leader within that campaign really loves cursed weapons, and it's just a recurring thing for like most of their characters now. It seems like they're going to be on the pursuit for more cursed weapons, which I don't mind at all, or not cursed weapons, just cursed artifacts in general. And we're going to need a specific doctor and another restaurant owner to kind of like tackle that whole spiel, that whole endeavor. I made some like like a 10-minute drawing for 2 of the tokens. They look terrible, but we need like some sort of like placeholder tokens for some of the NPCs we'll have today. But I'm looking forward to it. The Cyberpunk campaign is always like a campaign session that I like because it's a bit more like improv-y and on very, very loose, whereas like anything really goes for that. Kind of like if any of you played Borderlands in the past, or like games similar in that vein. It's very wacky, and a lot of stuff, a lot of crazy things just do occur, and we kind of just roll with it. Oh, come on, partner. I'm not trying to get slime in my hat again. Slime in your hats? You know slimes dry up when kept outside for too long. That is true. That is very, very true, Vanchika. Some slimes, they will dry up. More hydrating, overhydrating is really bad, and being too underhydrated is really bad as well. In your walls? Wait, I lurk in your why? You're lurking in the walls, cheese? Huh? Rules in New Vegas is continued tonight. Ooh, that's good to hear too. Could you share potentially what's in store, radio? Well, actually, maybe Lotus may be lurking in the chats, so maybe you can't share it right now. But if you ever do want to DM me what's going on in those sessions, or like exciting plans that are in store, don't be afraid to let me know or to hit me up with those. There's a mystery and a dungeon planned for tonight. Ooh, okay. A dungeon. Are you guys gonna finish the dungeon today or tonight? BB, you gotta go pray. Gotcha, Strider. Will you be doing, will you be completing that, or will it be something that's gonna be a bit more of like an introductory thing? I'll message you later. Got you. Okay. Oh god, I don't want to share these tokens. These tokens are scuffed. I could, but I guess I will. These were just 2 tokens I did for like 5 minutes each for Hades' campaign, we needed a surgeon robot, and then we also needed a little, like, a ramen shop robot as well. They're very uninspired. I didn't really get any time to do any research at all, but I just wanted to give a little bit more context for what we were working on. It's so bad, but all Hades told me was to make a robot that has a big eye and a small eye, so I did that as well. They have such riz. No, they do not have riz. You are lying. Those are cute. Are they, Zen? I feel like these robots are, I mean, they're meant to be just insignificant tokens that kind of show up for the session. I always try to do that because Hades does help me a lot with my own endeavors, and I try to support them too, so I just made these really, really quickly. But yeah, those are just some small little throwaway characters that will be in the campaign. Oh my goodness, this area is really good for inspiration. Monster Hunter, what? What, you are such good inspiration. I see. So wait, I wonder what zone you're in currently, Mike. But I mean, I'm happy to hear that you're getting more inspirations from what you're playing through. I mean, that's good though. That's really good. I get a lot of inspiration from games as well. For you guys know damn well I love Hades and Hades. Well, the game itself. I'm not talking about my AI. I'm talking about Hades 1 and Hades 2. I'm a big fan of that, and I've implemented a lot of elements towards that game into our little Slimeverse. How dare Twitch and Discord not alert me the stream started? But anyways, hello, Mr. Valis, the best Decepticon is back. I should stay for the whole stream because I have no school tomorrow. Let's go, Starscream! I wanted to say this too. I'm sorry that I didn't get to read the comic when you were still here, but I did read through that first page, Starscream, and it is really, really good. Thank you for sharing that, and I'm happy to see you here as always. Same with everyone else here. But yeah, we're just drawing a little scene right here at the moment. It's a coral area with Eastern inspiration. Ooh, maybe since it is coral, I think I know which area you're talking about. It's like, I think more underwater-y themed, but like you're obviously not swimming, but it has like that kind of feel to it. Maybe you can message Hollow as well, or maybe even show some screenshots or show the game as well. I mean, Hollow could be probably busy right now, but that is something that could be interesting for their own goddess as well. I still have school, damn. Was that Zeddy giving? Is that a dice? Is that a dice? You should join the Discord. Alerts are sent on Discord. No, Starscream is on Discord as well, Radio. I guess the notifications didn't show up for either. That's a little odd. I know for Discord specifically, a lot of people do have it muted, and rightfully so, after the incident that occurred, or at least occurs every now and then, where my internet just freaks the hell out to to no end, and it'll give like several notifications to people. I do apologize for that, but there's like nothing I can really do about that. I've reset the router multiple times when those do occur, but it doesn't really do anything. Sometimes it'll fix it, other times it'll just basically not do anything at all, and it's just a little annoying, but it is what it is. Did my Wi-Fi crash out, or was it just me? Oh, did I just DC? At the same time, when I was talking about all the internet issues, it looks green on my end. I may be okay, but it could have DC for somebody else. I think I'm fine. The 5 stream a day incident? Oh god, no. Yo, hey SANI, welcome. Hello. How are you doing today? Are you still fairly burnt out after all the research and stuff like that? I think it might be on their end. Okay, I just didn't know if it was on my end. I was like, oh no. Because sometimes somebody will say a stream's lagging and like it won't be lag on my end yet, but then it'll like inevitably catch up and be like, oh, well, there goes the internet. So, yeah. Hello! Welcome! Hello! Nice to see you too! How was the FNAF movie? Without any spoilers, but how are you doing? I'm doing good too, SANI. I did want to say that as well. I'm still a little physically strange because obviously I've been trying to take things a bit more lax, and I didn't do too much drawing yesterday. We did manage to get at least the first page of scenes done today and yesterday, like before stream. So like Volks rallying slimes to fight against the oozes. We have Aegis going to my hometown, talking to other people there, talking to my dad, Francisco Danciano, so them as well. Me introducing Poor to Aegis as well. Just a bunch of small scenes we did manage to get finally lined up. Most of these were done before stream, like yesterday, and then some of these were done before stream today as well. But yeah, we have not Aegis, we have Volks getting ready to be in their mech suits and going to war. The reason they look very smushed, or like their hair, or like their slime self is kind of flowing like this, is because their whole embodiment is in a small container. It was an experience. Was it a good experience or a bad experience, Hollow? I hope it wasn't a bad experience. I've heard mixed reception. I've heard, like, obviously, I think it was like the same thing as the first FNAF, where critic scores were very low, but the people that watched it, obviously the target demographic liked it. But I don't know anything about the movie at all. I hope you enjoyed it, though. You said it was an experience, though. Currently sketching my friend's commission. Nice. I guess I will be done until next year. I mean, at least oh god, there's always the next year jokes in December, which is fair enough. But I know that is something that does occur quite a bit. I'm a little burnt out, but not from research, but building the base of the new project. I already have around 70% of the car field built. Nice. And all modular enough to just make any car I want, and simpler number tweaks aside the models, which I will start learning how to make car models. Let's go. I mean, it is nice. Hopefully you're not as burnt out as you were before. Yeah, you are a little burnt out, at least from what it seems, but I hope that you're at least able to get that stuff done and you don't really feel too exhausted afterwards. But I'm very, very optimistic that it's going to be something that's incredible, like absolutely incredible. Pets Volks. Zen aggressively petting Volks in the mech suit is diabolical. I like FNAF 2. They finally swear. Oh my. It was the first thing that came to mind after. That was an experience, certainly. Okay. I got you. I won't ask for too much, but I'm happy that you were able to watch it. I hope it wasn't anything too bad. It was an experience. Hello, did you stay for the secret message, or from the secret message in the end? I only just got the notification. What the fuck? Oh, I guess it's not just you, Fury, but apparently Starscream didn't get the notification either. Welcome, Fury. Hello. Hope you're doing well also. Yeah, apparently some people aren't getting the notifications. A little strange. Or maybe it's like really delayed. Maybe. Actually, funny enough, guys, I did stream earlier, right? Like this time, I usually have been streaming around like 8:30-ish, and maybe it's just used to sending notifications around that time, and it's not really used to me being streaming like my usual time from before. That could be like a little caveat, but yeah, I did try to stream earlier today just because we have not really too much planning to do anymore. But yeah, we are still here. We're still trying to get stuff done in a timely manner, and we have a session today, so that's something that I need to also keep in mind. I can't believe Freddy said and then emoted on John Nightguard. Oh no, how could you spoil that for me, Zen? I didn't even get it from Twitch. I noticed it on Discord and opened it up manually. Really, Fury? That's strange. Yeah, because even Banshika didn't get a notification either. Wait, did Starscream? I guess a lot of people didn't get notifications. That's so weird. I wonder why that occurred. I don't know if it's something that I did on my end. I think the only thing I changed personally was that I streamed like 10-ish, 20-ish minutes earlier than usual. Or at least like my usual time is around 8 Eastern time. But I've been obviously streaming like 30-ish minutes later just because I've been like trying to focus more on planning stuff. But that is really strange. Very, very strange. I heard it as I was leaving. I backed out to watch the subtitles. There were things I loved and things I hated. Ooh, an experience. Okay, I will say this, Hollow. Did you like the first one more than the second one? That's something that I am curious about. Because I've heard good things, but now I'm hearing a bit of a mixed reception. I haven't had something so mixed like this since we talked about Silksong. Because I know some people were not a fan of Silksong or didn't like how it was structured in comparison to the first Hollow Knight game. But then there was people that really, really liked it. But I haven't heard something this divided since we talked about that before. I love Henry. Henry, my beloved. Same. I was watching a streamer who streamed for 9 hours and still going. Damn, Vanchika. I would not survive 9 hours. I would not. Also, thank you for the hydrant and posture check, Fury. Thank you so much. Let me get that going. I was about to say 9 hours is crazy. If I like when I do the 6 hour streams, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm a little far back. Ooh, okay. I'm not like when I did those 6 hour streams, I didn't mind them too much, guys. But they are like really. I was struggling for a while with some of those. I am a little deer, by the way. Oh, Bambi. Oh, welcome back, Bambi. It's good to see you too. Hello. Do you want me to still call you Bambi, or do you want me to call you Kura or Kur4 or Kura? Because I did notice you changed your name, but I don't know if you're using. Well, obviously it's the same account because it would have said first time chatter. But welcome back, Bambi. Welcome back. In general chat, I posted a screenshot of the notification being delayed. Oh, let me check that out, Fury. It was delayed. Stream cord at 5:36 a.m. Really? That's so strange because I do see the notification right there, like has gone live around 5:36, which is so odd because it showed the notification for me at the time when I started streaming. So strange. In any way works? Got you. Well, then I will say Bambi again because I'm kind of used to calling you Bambi. You struggle doing stuff for 6 hours? Like a stream for 6 hours straight, Fury? I think I'm just not, I'm not built the same way everyone else is, where you guys can stream for like 8 hours, 9 hours, 24 hours in a row. Because for me, like the 6 hour streams, I was enjoying them. I was enjoying playing the game, but like I was like feeling fairly physically strained from like sitting there for 6 hours in a row and not really having any breaks. I feel like I could probably do longer streams if I actually just take like a 10-minute-ish break in between, maybe like stand up and like watch a video or something in between, because if I'm like sitting down like doing something like that just non-stop, that is it eats away at me. I'll tell you what. I've streamed for over 13 hours before. That's insane. Also, welcome back, Strider. Okay, I'll say this. The second movie had very high highs and very low lows for me. The first movie didn't jump as much, IMO. Thought it was very, it had very high, though it had very high moments. Would you say those high moments were, like, higher than any of the highs in the first FNAF Hollow? But there was very low lows. That's interesting. Obviously, like, I like admire you and everyone here for not spoiling the movie too much. So I am curious, in a non-spoily way, are the highs much higher than in the first movie? Because that's interesting, though. I'm excited. I want to see it. But I've been hearing a lot of stuff from you guys and other people too that it's gotten very mixed reception. But also, yeah, what you been up to, Bambi? Have you been up to anything interesting or exciting? Have you been working on any art stuff or anything at all? It's always nice to hear back from returning viewers, too. I guess that applies to everyone here, if you guys are working on arts or anything interesting. Because I am trying my best to get this blocked in, too. I need to make this like a super background, a super foreground. I don't know, it's hard to say. I barely remember the first one. That's understandable, Hollow. Done very high highs and very low lows. I still think I'm gonna probably watch it with my friends at some point. I don't know if I'll watch it this month, but I do intend on watching it at some point. I'm curious as to whether or not it'll be on streaming services. Wasn't the first FNAF on like a Peacock or something else like as soon as it came out? I could be wrong about that though, or maybe it was out for a while and then it eventually came out to Peacock. I just remember not really seeing too many spoilers for the first FNAF and then watching it online. Phallus, you have friends! Rude! I mean, kind of. Now I'm doubting myself. No, you made me doubt myself. I don't even know if I have friends anymore. What the hell? The first movie is on Netflix now. That's good to hear, Starscream. Including one thing that my opinion changed like 3 or 4 times during the movie. Yeah, like swapping that much is very interesting. It must have been a fairly not tense, but I don't know the right word for that. but like you like going from like really being a fan and not being a fan of it, like swapping so much, definitely means that there's something going on there that's at least good. There's at least something there that is interesting enough for watching. Slime, I can't make a joke because I'm in a rush, but howdy howdy. I'd say that counts, Pancrep. And if you are in a rush to something, to somewhere or something, hopefully you do get there sooner than later. But please take it easy. Got to dip already. Bye. Farewell, Pancrep, but thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Are you sure they aren't schizophrenic hallucinations? I have friends! I have friends, Fury, I swear I do! Are you sure we are? Okay, I'm not falling for this. I'm not falling for this. Oh god. Okay. You have us as a friend. Thank you, Vegeta. Thank you. Oh wait, did I miss another one? Lux said I'll be your friend. Thank you, Lux. Thank you as well. There we go. Boom. I do have friends, including some wonderful community members. I appreciate that. Oh god. What? What did you say, Radio? Therefore I am. So yes, Fury, we are real. What are these statements? What are you talking about? I have no mouth and I must scream mentioned. I don't even want to think about that. I don't. Now you're stuck with me. Why are you maliciously smiling, Lux? What is happening? This is a weird decision. You know what? I kind of like it. What? Why? Did they mess it up? What? Ooh. So those were kind of like more of the thoughts that were racing through your mind as you were watching the movie, Hollow? I'm interested. I will say, even though it is, like, there's a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows, Hollow, I think you've enticed me to watch it a bit further. Like, I was gonna watch it already, but now I'm even more, like, enticed to see. Valis? Fury? Yes? Try seeing the trains thing again? The ending made me cringe slightly, but it's okay because Mike. Okay. Are you going to watch a Markiplier's movie come January? Are you talking about the Iron Lung movie, Fury? Is that what you're mentioning? Is it the Iron Lung? I could have sworn Markiplier was making like a fan movie or like a full-fledged movie for that. Benchika burning. Oh my goodness, I found a little cat friend. Ooh, I was gonna say this, Mickey. I don't know if you talked to Hollow about it, but did you show Hollow the zone that you're in? Per chance? Because if there is a lot of like choral effects and stuff like that too, those could even be like visual inspirations for the pink goddess as well. Cats in all caps. Oh no, that's for me. It's finally coming out in January in theaters. In select theaters or just all like everywhere? Because I may be watching that too. Because I watched one of my friends play the Iron Lung, and was it exciting? Not like I like the world building around it, like the subtle, like the atmosphere. I wouldn't say world building, but like the atmosphere of the game itself. When I was watching it, it wasn't really scary, but obviously, like imagine you being in that situation, a very grim, dark situation. Then yeah, it'd be pretty horrifying. But it's something that I do want to see, or I'm interested in seeing how they handle that interpretation, or how they reinterpret the movie or the game into the movie. Because I'm sure at least Markiplier and like a lot of people that are more well versed with video games will have like a better sense of making a game that's, or like making a movie that's more close to the game, instead of like a director that doesn't know anything about the game franchise and then like trying to take their own spin on it. You know, there's been countless games like that in the past, or movie game crossovers like that. So I'm excited. I hope it's good. I really, really hope it's good. I remember playing mobile FNAF when I was younger. Freddy jump scared me so hard I threw my phone at a wall, breaking it instantly. Are you serious? No! Zen! He threw it at the wall? I never played the OG FNAF games, guys. The only FNAF game I ever played was a little bit of Secret to the Mimic, and that's pretty much it. I know some of my friends are huge FNAF fans, but I've never touched the other games as a whole. No, not yet, because I can't pause in this game. I don't want to actually have an animal. Oh no! Oh, you're good, Nikkei. It's a-okay. All good, all good. Iron Lung is also an IRL machine for patients with polio. Yes, I do know about that. I think you know, Mr. Bout, since you're... okay. Alright. I'm not. I've never seen the Iron Lung in real person. In person, I'm not that old to the point where I'm like Iron Lung ages. But I will say that some of my family members may or may not have been in the Iron Lung due to some unfortunate circumstances. But yeah, it is something that I am familiar with. Not because I was there when the first Iron Lung was invented. I think Mark is a good actor, so I'm intrigued to see how he handles going batshit more insane. Oh god. I'm interested in seeing how the movie happens in general too, though, Fury. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited to learn a bit more about that. Valis Focus! Hello, everyone. My name is Moxie Flyer. Hey, Moxie! Welcome, welcome. I gotta focus. If some random person, what? And ran away, what will you do? I don't know. Because, I mean, I've gotten licked, apparently, by multiple people, and I did not appreciate that. I think a kiss would not be that crazy at that point. Asking for personal reasons. Okay, this is crazy. I have a love-hate relationship with him, but unfortunately I have to agree he's an asshole. You know you isn't. Starscream gets dragged into a mental institution. Oh my. Oh, this is going crazy. The random person is you. I think there's only one person. Of course, not for spoilers, I would go on a rant about him acting like a self-centered, entitled asshole. Ooh. Okay. So there is some gripes that are going on with the movie. I see. Okay. Hey, Meep! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! Brute Force his sleeping show into top 10 on Amazon. And I want to support Mark in any way I can since we Brute Force his sleeping show. Really? So wait, there's a sleeping show? I think there's only one person alive left with an iron lung. Is there actually still, Radio? That's interesting. Okay. How are you? I'm doing good, Meep. I'm still a little physically drained after these last few days, but I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday and the day prior. But how are you doing? Have you been up to anything exciting as well? Are you doing some new art stuff, some more merch ideas, or what are you up to? Yeah, Path of Sleep or something. So that's their show? I guess I haven't really been watching too many creator shows at all. I know in the past, YouTube had like a program where they were like partnering with creators to have like a little like series, and I didn't really watch those all that much. I think, was it MatPat had one at that time? It was a while ago. Maybe some of you kind of remember those shows as well, but I mean, it's cool to see that creators are still dabbling in other media as well. I got an ad. Hold on. Don't respond to me yet. Oh no. Would you not follow him for more? If I'd hit the person unless they were my boyfriend. Would you not follow him for more? That is, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna draw soon. Got you, Meep. Got you. What are you gonna be working on? Could you share that with us? In like 3 minutes, I'll go draw. All good. I do appreciate you and everyone else for stopping by as well. Now I'm here. Welcome back, Fury. This show is called Edge of Sleep. Very trip and surreal show. Okay. Oh, Zen! Thank you so much for gifting Fury a sub. Thank you. And that's very nice of you to give. It very much supports us too. But thank you as well, Zen. Thank you so much. Whoa, more subs? Yeah, people here are extremely generous, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But thank you so much, Zen, for gifting a sub to Fury. Ads are annoying, I do know, and if I could disable them fully, I would. I tried experimenting with them a bit more, like I did that one day, where we would have like fewer ads, I thought it would be, but in general, it just made like longer ad breaks, and like that was not something that I was too big of a fan of. But thank you again, Zen. Thank you. I saw this cool guy and I want to draw him. Are they from a game specifically, Meep, or are they from something else? I would. That's why I'm going to bombard him with twice the kisses. It seems to only have one season and leaves some questions up in the air, but definitely worth a watch. And thanks, Spy. Oh, yes. So is it on YouTube, or where could that show be watched specifically, Fury? I don't get ads on Twitch. What is this phenomenon of getting ads? I do, from what I remember, I think Nox has the same phenomenon too. There's some regions in the world where you actually just don't get any ads, and there's some other programs that also may or may not prevent ads that I don't know too much about. But there's, I know depending on what region you're from, that can also be a thing where you just get no ads at all. Because for some reason where Nox lives, there's just 0 ads that go their way. But 100% sure they are cosplaying. So now that so they're from a game. So what did you see? Like somebody in a cosplay just wanted to draw them. It's on Amazon. I said, oh my bad. I may have missed that a specific comment, Fury. Sorry, so sorry about that. It's on Amazon. Oh yeah, because you said it got to number 10 or top 10 or top 1 on Amazon. I will be checking that out. Well then, if that's the case. I don't have Prime, but some of my friends do, so I may be able to watch it through them. Because I think the last show on Prime that I was watching was the Critical Role show. That was something that was still pretty interesting, and I know Eternity really wanted to watch it, so we ended up watching it for a little bit. Okay, now keep that pose for over 3 hours. Oh no! Just saying still, laying still anyways. Oh god. Just the ultimate pose. And how me just actively studying it. Ah, yes, this is what I need. I forgot what, do those people get, I mean, they have to get paid, but like the people that are like, when you're in art school, and you're like drawing someone in like a specific pose, that must be so uncomfortable. I've seen that like a couple times, and I know like that's like a common thing to do, like studies like that, but oh man, I cannot imagine just being stuck in a specific pose like that forever. You know what's funny though? I guess it's not funny, that's actually more morbid. You know what's morbid and messed up? Some of the blue slimes, I think I've shown you the crystallization process before. They probably do studies on the people that crystallize too. They probably make sure to be forever stuck in a pose that other blue slimes would want to study and draw for. So I could already imagine a really morbid catalog of crystallized statues of blue slimes where artists are going and just you know, taking inspiration from. That's something that I probably would include in the Slimeverse, but maybe a more like a morbid not backrooms, I would say behind the scenes type of thing, not something that's overly open as well. Get paid to show. Oh no. That's what they all say now. Stay still. Sorry, fellas, I ate your coffee. Oh, my coffee's gone? I didn't even know I had coffee to begin with. I can speak from experience. Many artists have flocked from every corner of the earth to study my handsomeness. It's a lot of work. They've been going to do all the poses. Wait, are you one of those models too, Radio? For the art sections, or when artists go to like do like drawings and stuff like that? Draw me like one of your friends' girls, Jack. A Titanic reference. Oh god. Let me have this also drawn right here. Okay. I am a little bit of a side tangent. I can already hear Vanchika tell me, Malice, focus! I must! You're absolutely true. Absolutely correct about that. I need to focus and talk and draw at the same time. But sometimes it's harder than others, I swear! It's really, really tricky. But at least for me, I'm having fun doing this. And honestly, just trying not to overwork myself as well. And just going at a much more relaxed pace. My goal today is, at least like I said before, get around 5 scenes lined up in a timely manner. Let's see. It's your baby meme. What baby meme? Meme, why are you casting Fireball? Wait, what are you doing? I am staying still? You Instagram what? What is that statement? We're just calling me an Instagram reel? Stay still. Still. I can use my emote now that I'm a sub. Oh yeah, the sus emotes. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that I can't have more follower emotes available to everyone. It's really, really annoying. Because I know we use most of them, but like I said before, guys, if there's a certain emotes that you guys would much prefer to be a follower one more and like move it over to like a sub tier, just let me know. I will try to do that. I guess I can only do that with non-enemy emotes if I do remember correctly. So I will be trying to at least shuffle some around, because like one of those that I did specifically was the one that Moxie made in the past, the one that's trying not to laugh, because I personally really like that emote. So then I swapped, I believe it was Popcorn with that emote, because I really, really want to have it in our, you know, follower catalog. Or at least whenever it's an emote that you guys make, I never want to like type behind subs at all. I didn't even watch Titanic. American media has consumed me. My biologist gets on a bald eagle and flies away to get oil or whatever. Oh my. I'll say that Titanic is a much, much older movie. At least for some of you guys here. It's probably even older than some of you. Probably, actually, yeah. How old is the Titanic movie? Let me check. Titanic release dates. Oh yeah, it's definitely older than. It's definitely older than a good few of you, for sure. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that. Let's see. Valis, it's a joke on Insta for artists. Wait, is it really? I'm shocked you haven't done it yet. Wait, there's a joke like that for Instagram? There's a lot of Fury. You have no idea how many like good trends and memes I've been wanting to do, but I haven't been able to do them. Vector sent me so many good ones in relation to like more Twitter trends, like the day and night PFP, the free run trend, and stuff like that. I've been a fan of, and I've wanted to dabble, like put my hand in it, but I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. And I'm definitely not gonna have the time at the rate that I'm going at now. I'm definitely not going to have enough. But let's just keep working on these very basic individuals, or these very basic mech designs. I hope in the future we'll have much more complex, interesting mech variations for the Slimeverse. There's a lot of you here that are incredibly talented when it comes to making mech designs. So who knows? Maybe in the future we can collaborate on that and we can do more of those things. What is that? Let's see, football and some eagles from Zen. Oh, can we get a head count on those who are in the SANI cult? I'd rather it stay to like 1. If we get a head count for the SANI cultists, it better just be you, Radio. Nobody else here. Let's see. Hot take, Valis is that a hot take? Is that a hot take, or is that an extremely, extremely cold take, Strider? Hot take. Controversial take, guys. I am old. Who would have thought? But yeah, when I was on the internet, I saw a cool person, so now I want to doodle them. Fair enough, me. Fair enough, fair enough. So you saw like a cosplay. I've been wanting to do that stuff like that too. Like a real person. Oh man, how do you explain them? Like not portraits, I guess, because the portrait's just a headshot. But I've been wanting to do like real life studies of people that I found on Pinterest and stuff like that. And a lot of the ones that I want to end up doing are cosplays, because that's always a fun one where you can like blend realism with at least something that you're interested in. Like seeing like, I don't know, a cosplay of a character you're a big fan of, like maybe from some anime or some like show. I've seen a few of those, and I've been wanting to do studies of them, but I just, like I said before, I haven't had the time to really focus outside of the Slimeverse stuff. But that's something that could be fun. And I think that could be a good exercise for other people that want to like learn how to draw like more anatomy and like clothing, because you get a lot of like interesting things settled with just one picture that you yourself are excited for, or at least to draw. But you do bring up a really good point there, Meep. A very, very good point. You should add more redeems, personal opinion. I could add more redeems. I did intend on doing that too, but I don't know what redeems we could add. If you guys have like some fun or interesting ideas for redeems, let me know. I just haven't had the chance to really update my Twitch in these last couple months. He didn't even cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Men crying when ballast denies them? Okay, what are you saying, Fury? What are you saying? Oh, first we're talking about the marriage from yesterday, now we're talking about this. This has to stop. This has to stop right now. Val, the keychain is here. Hey, congrats on that too, me. Huge congratulations for that as well. Because I remember you ordered that a while ago too, and it finally came in. It actually didn't take that long to get there. And yes, there's a thing on Instagram about artists. It's essentially this. I see. Okay. Myth? Hey, Myth! I was summoned. Did someone say SANI cults? No! No, we did not say SANI cults! We did not say SANI cults at all! But welcome, Myth! It's nice to see you, too. I hope your day's been going well. Have you been working on more of your story stuff, or have you been able to work on anything like that at all? I hope you've been doing well. I apparently already sold my soul. Wait, huh? I am cool, kid. Fury sus. 1 million channel points a day. That's not happening. That's not occurring. I think we need other suggestions. We need ones that don't involve me in any romance arc at all. Nothing romantical, guys. I've said this before. My heart. I mean, there's a childhood friend that I'm trying to see. This is not canon. I mean, not that like you guys don't know this in the Slimeverse as a whole. But there's someone that I'm specifically searching for, and I'm saving everything in my power. In terms of what am I rambling about now? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I need different suggestions. Not that at all. Not that at all. Okay, I just something else. Maybe you in different outfits, or Bonk Valis. Those could be good ones. I never watched Titanic. I'm gonna say Titanic is definitely older than you, Strider, and probably some other people here as well. That's a common among other artists, so I wouldn't be shocked. For bonk, we could have that too. If that's not too hard to implement, we could add the bonk. Mr. Velas, you should add like a soundboard for redeems. Okay, we can do that too. I need to write these down. You guys are coming up with really good ideas. Damn. I don't know where to put this. I guess I'll probably just look back at this, but maybe you guys can remind me, because I'm not against adding some more stuff like soundboard things, maybe like a bonk, that's okay. Or 1 word for 1 point to bonk SANI, sure. I think that's what I can definitely get behind, for sure. Speaking of 1 point for reward, there was a guy who destroyed a stream because people ended up redeeming the reward over 3,000 times within 20 seconds. Yeah, that's... we will probably have to put a cooldown on that one too then. If we have like a 1 point reward, we'll probably have like a global cooldown. Kind of similar to Hydrate and Posture Check. TTS Redeem. We'll probably save that for something else, because I know some very horrific things can be TTS that I'm not gonna have that open to just points. Speaking of ideas, having wheels on the mechs makes so much sense. Running can only make you so fast. That's factual. We could have wheels on the mech as well. Let me drink some water real quick too. Oh god. Oh, what horrific things, Valis? Oh, Fury, I'm sure you and many other people here know or have like probably seen some horrific things that have been said on streams from TTS, and I do not want that at all to be at least for like at the whim of, you know, a like 1 point redeem or anything like that. One more to caress back. No, 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 we're not doing that. We're not doing that. What would I say exactly? I don't know, and that's what scares me. I don't know what you guys would say, and that's what scares me a lot. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know at all. Give them wheels would be nice. We probably couldn't just give them wheels too. I have no idea what you're talking about, Valis. Give us an example. You know, you know damn well what I'm mentioning. I'm not gonna give you an example. I'm not giving any ideas, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. I refuse. Especially involves nope. Or maybe one for anime style Valis. I'm gonna try to learn rendering. Let's go. I'm excited for that too. I'm excited to hear that as well, Meep. If you do render, are you gonna be trying to like focus on specific materials right now? Or what are you gonna be trying to render at the moment? Oh, dude, DM, or we make you say anything we now. That's not. I'm not doing that either. The TTS and stuff like that, I am not going to have, because that's way too much power in the hands of some of you very chaotic individuals. So we will leave it fairly broad, fairly broad. Trying to reverse. What are you doing? Reverse psychology? Don't tell him the plan. What is happening? I'm on Meep's side. What the hell is going on? Exactly. Give us an example. No. Give us an example in the explicit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. No. Oh, hey, Forgore. Guess who's back? My bro. What is? I can't even. Bro Conatios. I guess I may have butchered that word entirely. But hey, Forgore. Welcome. I do see you on YouTube side. I'm gonna try to be more receptive to both platforms. I just always am really bad at responding to one, and by one I mean YouTube side. But I hope your day's been going well. Now we're casting spells. What are we doing? TY Fireball. No. Counterspell. Nom's angrily in cookie. Hey Lotus. Welcome. Zen giving the cookie. It's pretty interesting seeing you sketch mechs. Pretty good, not necessarily realistic in some sense. Oh yeah, I must say these mechs are not meant to be anything like how to explain it. They're not supposed to be to the same quality that a lot of you guys do with like your actual mechs. I'm just trying to like do some filler design right here. All of the stuff here, guys, I will say like any of these design points for what we have been working on will be changed. A lot of the stuff is very much a placeholder of things like Aegis' like outfits, the mech designs. Some of these things are like more canon than others, but like other things like the mechs and whatnot, that will be changed later on. I just haven't had the time to actually design this stuff, because I know I could do a much better job at some of these things. Not saying I could do like an incredible mech, but I know if I'm given the time, I can make some form of design for stuff like this that would be much more interesting. And all of this is like more pseudo placeholders, and it hurts. It hurts to like design some stuff like this, because it is terrible, and I know it. We keep on moving. Keep it up, you're doing great. Thanks, Avatar. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to commit war crimes. I don't know why you're openly admitting to this. It's diabolical, Lotus. So I'm done with my character sheet, ready to see it. It's a work in progress, so prepare. Sure thing, Forgore. Are you in the server? I don't know if you were in the server at all, but if it's on your YouTube channel, then I guess I could see it through there. I know there's some people that like Dork and Acorn that have made stuff on YouTube, and they've shared it through there, where I personally can still view it. It's just it is always a bit trickier if people aren't on Discord or at least other platforms, but that's okay. Do one for save drawing. Save drawing? Oh yeah, I probably should save the drawing. Yeah, that's actually... Oh, give me this robot out of here. Get that robot out of there. Give me my fireball back. Give my fireball back, actually. Who stole Meep's fireball? Cast 9th level power word. What is this spell? What are we saying? Okay, we're going out of hand right now. You can counterspell in D&D. It takes a reaction so long as you have it in the round. You can therefore counterspell to cast your... What? What are we saying? I don't know these intricate mechanics. Seems confusing, but it's simple. But your turn passed, and now it's my turn. We're just fighting each other right now in D&D. Else, can I sleep in your bed, please? No. No, you cannot sleep in my bed. There are more than enough beds on the Athesian where you don't need to sleep in mine. You can go maybe to some other room, because there's plenty of space in the Athesian. Holding on to Fireball. Now Lotus took the Fireball. I have something better for you. Do that for 1 point. Sure, I can do that as well to save. I mean, that's a pretty simple one. I mean, you can kind of see on top left if I've saved or not. The autosave feature of Clipsy of Paint, I don't think exists, because I thought I had it before, but it's been removed for some weird reason. Why did you invite me on the to the ship where there's nothing I can take? I hope there's nothing you can steal from our Athesian. That would not be nice. Can I rest my... Okay, that's not happening. That's just... We need to chill out. Now, we're getting a little too out of hand right now, guys. That's too much. According to Blob, or like whatever colors in Taken, they are mages, but not the type you would expect. They mostly build robots or little doodads out of specifically clockwork. If that is in regards to the Slimeverse specifically, and enchant their robots as gadgets with the magic, they don't leave their area or place and mostly do things through their mechs. That could work for an orange subgroup of slimes specifically for Gore, because the thing is with blue slimes, they pertain more towards art, like the field of art stuff and stuff like that. They don't really pertain towards like machines and engineering as much, but I mean, there's not to say there's probably like a subgroup of blue slimes that could maybe dabble in stuff like that too. Let me get this going. Gonna sleep on my horse then. Let's see. Do one for something daily, like daily handprint, or get onto spaceship. I think the spaceship one probably I couldn't do, just because I know there's some people that can't be on the ship, and then they would just like redeem that and like board on it. Oh, fragmented TJ named them. What colors are free? Well, like all the colors can have some sort of specifics detail to them. It's not that any color is necessarily free for Gore. It's just that every color already has some form of identity to them. But subgroups or like subspecies can exist. Like Nox specifically made a red dwarf individual subrace within the red slimes that are more explosive and live on the more like wasteland, like a volcanic wasteland part of Uzais itself. So it's not that like you can't make a subgroup, it's just that you need to have them align with the right color in mind. I'm going to look to sketch my friend's commission now. Got your Starscream? All good, all good. Or daily bonk to SANI. I would say that one is a-okay. I'm not opposed to that one at all. Why are we spamming Cess? What are we spamming Cess for? I love this guy. Oh, Banny. Is that why you're spamming him? Oh no. There. I bet you bad morning. I looked at the frozen eggs and just thought about burning the world, like that one song. Jesus, I was like, that is. I'm sorry to hear that. You've been having a bad morning, but hopefully things can get better sooner than later. That sucks to hear. But yeah, I should be also working on this too, trying to get him to be my most used emote. I was about to say, what was it? Sometimes the most used emote for the stream tends to vary. I remember one time Mike was having to do a mass quelling of some horrific things that were occurring on the ship, and the bonk emotes ended up being the most used. I think it was like over 100 times or something like that. So it does vary from stream to stream. I think overall the most used one, you guys could probably guess what it is. I don't like saying it too much because it pains me to announce what it is, but the most used emote is something that most of you guys are pretty familiar with. Repetting? Is Main Chica petting the hissing? Oh, what's going on? I like those odds. No. Oh god. Let's get these also drawn out. But I hope you guys have been doing well, aside from some of the chaos that has been let loose. Oh, see, Zen knows what the emote is. Then, that emote, I forgot how many times it was used at one point, but I think there was like a stream where it was like over 400 times. I don't know what happened there, but it was absolutely chaotic. And I don't like mentioning it too much. Sir, we're outnumbered. Good, no, it's an even fight. Oh, God. One sound alert to save drawing. Okay. I would say the drawing one makes a lot of sense. The bonk SANI one could be pretty good too. I gotta find a way to have that occur, or maybe it's just a very simple bonk meme where we just have like a 2 frames where SANI's getting smushed. I could do that pretty simple, or pretty simply. But we're gonna have a lot of those ideas going on in the future if those are some things that you guys are a fan of. Thank you for the hydrate, Fury. Drink. I shall drink some water. Spamming the sus one. Sit up. Okay, we shall stand up as well. Ooh, let me get up. What is that? Why is there a rock? Is that a noob that SANI's going towards? Oh no, SANI's not riding on it. Ooh, we shall stretch. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Has she been horrible? If you got died? Oh no. My mother had on her eggs left to the panel, fell on her and covered the eggs, and everything snowed, and it's been miserable here with all the family drama. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lotus. I do hope things get better soon, though, because that is really, really unfortunate to hear. Like, all that stuff, like, damn. Well, just know that we have a lot of supportive individuals here, too, that are always very helpful when it comes to a lot of different regards. And just know that we're here for you as well. I am sorry to hear that it's been going really rough these last couple days. Did it work? Wait, did what work? The nuke as well. Let me get this also drawn out. I think it's okay. Yeah, fairly chill day today, guys. Nothing too crazy. We gotta get this stuff done. If I can get this page drawn out today fully, like all these scenes drawn out fully today, and then we have all the scenes left for the other page tomorrow, then we should be able to move on to coloring stuff sooner than later. There's like some small minor drawings that I do need to work on afterwards. This is all lined up, so that'll be done, but it won't take like more than a page. And then once that's everything together, we're gonna get to coloring, and hopefully coloring will be a lot sooner than actually lining everything up. I'm at least fairly confident about that, just because the lining stage always takes me the longest for a lot of these things. So once we get to coloring and blocking everything in, I'm not gonna do some crazy like rendering stuff. I'm just gonna keep everything fairly loose. I don't think he noticed. Cry? Wait, why are you crying, Fury? Oh no, SANI with the gun. Why did SANI have the gun? Let me keep working on this too. What did SANI do? Oh god, no. I don't know who gave SANI a weapon, but this needs to cease at the moment. Let's have this also, some more smoky effects. There we go. He didn't, and it's good he didn't. Did I miss something? I don't think he noticed. Did not work. He must notice. What are you guys talking about? Was you guys playing something, or did I miss something? Is somebody messing with the stream again? No, at least on OBS it looks fine on my end. I could be wrong, but we'll have that there. Okay, that's done. I need a sandwich, some fire here for the flamethrower. So let me add a little green layer to this, and then we'll do that as well. The burning, the war crimes being committed at once. They're horrific, guys. A lot of the slimes here do not like what's going on. A lot of the oozes were just minding their own business, doing their own thing, and then next thing you know, a lot of chaos occurs. And it's not something that even all the slimes here are a fan of, and it's hopefully ends sooner than later. At least a lot of them are thinking that. You must notice. Well, it's best you don't notice. Some things are best left unsolved. You know what? I agree with that. I do agree with that. He must notice. What? Maybe his feelings will unravel and I have my chance. What feelings? What are we talking about? I've said this multiple times. I'm not open to no romantic options. That's the very reason why we're making a dating / non-dating sim as well. I've said this before. Let's put a little flower in the battle committing war crimes. Oh God, you want a little flower? Here, we'll do this for you, Lotus. Where is it? We'll put a flower right there. We'll put like a little like flower petal. I'm not even draw that too well. We'll put like something right there for you. On top of the convoy vehicle. There you go. Valis agreed with me. How many times is that now? With the sus. What are we saying? One for betrayal, or when you play multiplayer, mostly Hades, you have to kill him or let him die? Keep this expensive? It's too personal. Betrayal? Really? I'm in the background? Okay, it's not canon, this isn't an actual thing, but we did include a flower right there. It's not an actual thing that is occurring, because I don't want that to be tied into anyone's backstory, but that's there. We'll have a little flower. Let's keep on working as well. Because there are certain things that I do have in mind with the Thusaic War, but it will have like a little cameo. Notice it's your big scene. It's not canon! It's not canon! It's not, I'll leave it at that. But it is something that we'll have there. Just like a little small cameo reference. Hey, Koopa! Morning, Valis. Morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well, Koopa. How are you doing today? Valis noticed me for the first time. I feel like I'm gonna... Huh? You've been here for a while now, Strider. What do you mean I noticed you for the first time? But how are you doing, Koopa? It's good to see you. Always good to see a wonderful 3D artist / gamer as well. 3D programmer. Okay. We're just drawing a war crime scene being happened at the very moment. So yes, the mechs or the slimes are going on to Teldris shorelines, burning, destroying all of the architecture here, and just having that going on. I was a big fan since 15 years. I wasn't even here for 15 years creating content. I've only started 6 years ago, Strider. Let me have this going on right there. How are you doing? Also, hi, Koopa. Lotus got their big moment. They're in the scene. Oh, God. Wait, I'm 14. Oh, no. Let me have more of this also drawn out. And get the fire going. Sadly slaps sticker on Koopa. More of the fire must commence. Let's have that also drawn out. Okay. Koopa, I got gifted a sub by Spy, so I came to use this now. Look up more sore. Everything hurts. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Koopa. But I hope your day yesterday went well. Did you, I will say this, did you stream yesterday, Koopa? Because I was waiting for a little bit, but I didn't see you go live at all. Or I didn't get a notification. And apparently some notifications have been a little strange too, where even some people haven't been seeing ours, or it's been very, very delayed. I'm negative 1,357. Sleeping under Koopa's bed. What are we doing? Now we're just going under Koopa's bed? This is strange. Okay. Well, we have the fire going on. We'll leave it at that. Let me block that in. Label that fire. And we can move on to other things. Yes! A lot of the architecture within Teldris and even in Uzaeus as a whole can burn down. Oh, yeah. And by burning down, it's more of it like shrinking and kind of turning into more smaller rubble. So that's a thing. So we have that going on. I didn't ended up going to the theater to watch Zootopia 2. Ooh, how did that go? Did you like it? I've heard good things about Zootopia 2. A lot of people have been watching the movies recently, because I know Hollow went to watch FNAF 2, Starscream watched FNAF 2, some of my friends want to watch FNAF 2, and I know Pancrep watched specifically Zootopia 2 as well. Let's see. Oh god. Yes, in all caps. Was it good? It's great. Even Chica saw it too. Tell me. Oh, Fury, you planning on watching that as well? Even better sleeping under... What are we doing? Why is everyone trying to sleep under Koopa's bed? What are you guys... oh, this is crazy. Y'all need to chill. Some of you need to chill. This is a little too much. Join us. There's a party under Koopa bed. No, this is getting a little weird. It was pretty good. Aside from rule of threes being broken constantly, it was good. Gotcha, Koopa. That's fair. The suggestion, I'm not. Okay. Let me get more of the foreground going on. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's no layer also being selected. I mean, as long as you liked it, then that's good to hear, Koopa. I'm trying to get this stuff also ID'd in a timely manner, but it's been taking a good bit. But it is what it is. Oh god, is that the right thing? Oh no, let me fix that too. Right here, we'll make this a much brighter layer. I didn't know people are trying to sleep under my bed. I don't even have a bed frame. Oh, how are they under your bed then? You don't even have a bed frame. They're sleeping under it. Oh no. I was just adding up. How about in Val's bed? Will you allow that? No! No, I will say that first off. I will not allow that either. You guys can't do that. Wait, I was gone. What colors are free? Every color you can make a subgroup within, as long as it does follow the guidelines, and I give the A-OK. Basically, the colors, as long as they fit what we already have pre-established, is A-OK, because we already have like a general role for everything for Gore. Like a lot of the basic things of the world building have been already laid out, but there's a lot of like small niche intricate things that people can also contribute to. Of course what is this? Say Koopa, not you. Unless it just come out then, nothing is SANI, you'll be stuck asleep. No! Nothing's I'm not letting any of you guys in my room! You guys are being, like, crazy right now. That's not occurring. You guys are just, I'm gonna keep you at bay. And Mika has been keeping you guys at bay, so back all of you. We can't be doing this. I need to get this video done, and even after this video is done, I'm not allowing anything like that. So what colors are there for me to establish, and where can my ideas worm in? Like a parasite intruder, badass inventor, man, worm. Parasite intruder, badass inventor, man, worm. Probably an orange slime. If they are more of an inventor for Gore, you can have them be that. What is happening? What is that emote? They're disintegrating? Spy gifted me the sus emote was the best thing ever. Oh my. Oh, thank you, BK. I'm sorry, BK. Apparently, it's just been getting out of hand for some reason. But I didn't know this would occur. It's just a mattress on the floor. I was like, how are all these people trying to fit under your mattress then? No. Oh, God. Thank you, Hollow. Thank you as well. Because for some reason, people are being way too chaotic right now, and that must simmer down. And it's not even the good chaos. Like, even Lex is very chaotic as well, but at least it's a good chaos where a lot of the times, a lot of good things do happen, like quelling the SANIs that will emerge out of nowhere. But I do apologize that I've had to disturb you guys from what you may have been doing. I'm very, very sorry. I go and do something else and everyone has to misbehave. Yeah, but say, it's always, for some reason, the Guardian can never take a break at all. What the hell's happening? Apparently they're trying to sleep under everyone's beds. They're trying to sleep under Koopa's bed. They're trying to sleep under my bed. It's getting out of hand. I don't know why. It's extreme. It's way too strange. I'm just trying to get this video worked on. I'm so sorry for disturbing you guys. I don't want you all to. I'm a very capable captain. I swear I am. But some things just get a little too out of hand from time to time. Ballas, hope I'm getting banned from Roblox. You probably did something that probably deserved it or something if you're getting banned. I'm going to do something else, yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know why everyone suddenly wanted to go under Koopa's bed. Leave the retired knight alone. Leave Koopa alone. You just try telling someone not to talk to kids. Wait, huh? That's not what I meant. I was hunting monsters for materials. What the fuck is the Undertale? The Undertale? I said Undertale. Oh, Gore said underside. Why the F is the underside of my bed so slimy? Did somebody get under your bed too, Gore? What are we doing? What is happening? Is this what the cults antics do? Is this what the SANI cultists do? They try to sneak under people's beds? Or is this just a whole different faction? They tried to sleep under Koopa's bed and they tried to break into my house. PLEAAASE fears being a yandere to Vallis? Wait, huh? What is going on? What's under there? Apparently a whole freaking group of people, Strider. They're under every bed. You know what? That's the most fitting time to have asked that question. I will say that. Thank you, Mika. Thank you so much for setting out the box, too. I must keep this going. Not a yonder yet. What are we on about? No! Not a yonder yet. This has gone too out of hand. This has gone way too out of hand. This is not what the code does. I don't go hiding under people's bed except that one time it was... Okay, well, you're completely just admitting to it. You're admitting to it right there. Huh? Under... Oh, Fury fell for it. Fury fell for it. Unless you willingly went into that. I said under... Oh, okay, well, yeah. Fury did get it then. Oh, no. Captain just laughing as well. All sinister-like. Hey, Fluffy! Thank God you're here, too! Because things have been getting a little too chaotic with some of the individuals here that have been trying to get into other people's beds for some reason. But I hope you're doing well, Fluffy. It's always good to see you, too. Oh, God. How have you been? How's your day been going? For some reason, notifications have been a little delayed. My head is spinning. I'm sorry, Hollow. I'm so sorry. Hollow, please take a break. Please take a break. You guys don't deserve this type of chaos at all. Also, that website with Sonic Boom didn't work. I believe it did, Koopa. I remember briefly clicking it. I know there was like something I was watching before that I couldn't connect to, but I believe it does work. Let me check it again, actually. I'm okay. Just got home from visiting my boyfriend. Got you, Fluffy. Well, I mean, that's good to hear. Hopefully, you're able to relax now at your home as well. And are you going to try to work on more D&D stuff? Are you going to be just chilling, playing games and whatnot? What's the plan looking like now? Sorry, Velas, your coffee sucks. Where all the sugar? I don't even drink coffee, so you're probably drinking somebody else's coffee at the moment. People on YouTube, grant me your spirit energy. I need the power to charge up my ultimate attack. You're talking to Forgore then? Oh, why? Valis, tell me if they're helping. Gonna work with D&D stuff later. Got you, Fluffy. I'm curious, how much D&D stuff have you worked on as a whole? Because I know several days now have passed and you've been working or trying to work on more of your specific characters. Or do you have like a lot of them fleshed out? Like a lot of the lore backstory fleshed out? Obviously, I'm not gonna ask too much in regards to like the specifics if you are still trying to like fully develop everything. But it's always good to know. Where's my coffee? You took Zed's okay, who took Zed's coffee? No, that is a crime. That is an absolute crime. You are not taking Zed or Taka's coffee without any of us knowing. That is insane. Oh no. Okay. Nope. Mika, I need the portal. This is immeasurable. We're gonna have to do some ejections at this rate. Did someone eat his coffee? Valis took it. I don't have coffee in my hands. I just told you I don't drink coffee. Did someone eat it? Mika, bring the portal. Now talk at his guns. Can do. Thank you, Mika. Thank you. Oh God, no. Did someone eat his coffee? Apparently so. Bags that first emote? Wait, what emote? I need strawberry milk. Disgusting. This is insane. Hey, Jarl! Howdy, who'd heard coffee? Hey, Jarl, welcome. Things have been a little too chaotic today, and unfortunately, people are trying to steal other individuals. I was in the wrong layer this whole time. I'm so upset. I've been doing everything in the wrong section. I got out of hand. I gotta redo this. I hope you're doing well, Jarl. We've been basically trying to fight off some of these chaotic individuals that are in the Slimeverse right now with all our power. But how's your day been going? I hope it's been going well. Let me get some of these things blocked out, just because I can't really see everything too well. Let me have everything in its own layer, kind of lower opacity. That's the foreground, so we can make that a bit lower. And then we'll make this, we'll take that out. Actually, I'll just remove everything. I don't need to, like, do that. Let me have that there. And just focus on the individuals themselves. Okay. Here we go. That'll help me out a bit more. Sorry, I completely went on a side tangent and I just completely forgot what was going on. I'm doing good. Chaos is love and love is no! I look back just to see Jarl saying that! You can't be an advocate for chaos too! Jarl, you arrived just in time then. I wish where 1 minute silence you won't talk. Valis was about to... that was not gonna happen. He was. I will get working on a slime ring. No! Don't believe Fury! Don't believe Fury at all! Please, Jarl! Don't you dare! That was not what was going on at all. No. I have some ideas with some bullet points, but I haven't started to writing yet. Got you, Fluffy. So you were starting with some bullet points. I think I may need to rest. I'm sorry I won't be of assistance, captains. I wish you the best of luck. And for me, doors are always open if you need to hide. That's a-okay, Hollow. By all means, please rest up. It is very, very hectic, and you don't deserve to be in a very stressful environment. But please take it easy, Hollow. Please do. Stop running after me. Proceeds to open the portals up. Thank you, Mika. I would say some of these people are just gonna have to, you know, get out of here for some of the immeasurable things that have been going on. You can mess with me, you know, you can say all you want with me, but when it comes to Zen's coffee, that is a crime one of the most utmost crimes that must be held to a punishment. That being ejection. BRB, got you, Fluffy. I praise you. Proceeds to open the gates of Babylon sprays. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Mika. Oh my goodness. Finally, we need some ejections right now. There they go. Grabs mallet mid-swing. Super Saiyan and explodes you. Oh god. Gonna lurk and work on video editing. Good luck with that, Jarl. Good luck with that as well. I will be trying to fight off some of these very chaotic individuals to the best of my knowledge, or to the best of my ability. But take it easy. I'll take it. Well, I guess you're more so lurking. But good luck with video editing. I eventually need to get to editing my own video for this at a certain rate. I am trying to take it a bit slower than normal, just because I don't want to like physically strain myself out too much. But I am trying to just get some stuff right here done as well. The way the portal's open, do what you need to do. Thank you, Mika. Yeets. Gets some of these individuals out of the ship. Too bad Cell is. Insert cell regeneration. Insert not fucking today. Oh god, no. I'll say the time for the bullshittery to occur back and forth. Oh no. Let me have this going on as well. Because I don't want my poor crewmates to go with this chaos or to have to deal with it. So I will take the matters into my own hands and have that ejection occur. Let's have that right here. Too bad the fucking cell gets... Oh god. There they go. Not possible because Cell is ... Oh god. I hope that this, at least within the context, this should probably all be happening outside of the ship. I don't know where Mika may have sent you guys to, but at least it's somewhere free from the ship. Less chaos. More time to finally focus on this stuff. Made a new cup of coffee. Coffee? As in, I would say you can finally enjoy the coffee at hand. Because the people that stole it are off the ship, and if they even try to board the ship, there will be countermeasures for that. Oh no. But thankfully that did happen. Let's keep getting these individuals also lined up, and have that going. I sent them home. Oh, did you? Damn, you know where they lived, Mika? That's kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, Mika, do you know where all of their homes are? Bella's doing have a bulge on my head. I don't know anymore, Strider, because you're no longer on the ship. Maybe you may need to ask one of the other individuals that have been ejected as well. You'll never be rid of us into a black void of nothingness. I've sent them home. The most horrific hellscape known to mankind. It's like, well, that's actually morbid as hell. Maybe I don't know where the portals go to, and Mika this whole time's like, oh, don't worry about it, Captain. They're safely at their own home now. And then, like, meanwhile, on the other side of the portal, it's like this horrific hellscape of just fire, gushing lava everywhere, just horrific demonic entities left and right. It was like, it was not home. It was not home at all. And then, it just instantly cuts to black. Oh, God. Where are your schizophrenic hallucinations? That's not true! That's not true. 1 sec, let me see. Yeah, in 2, not exactly, but I can pinpoint where they could of their world. I see. New world record alerts. Hey Theo, welcome, welcome. There's a new world record in Tetris. What did they hit? Was it happening in the current tournament that's been going on? I got sent to the moon with Radio's character. I just super fast travel and spy on the ship. Oh god, no. In the portal? Well, not my first time here. Oh god. 1 second, let me... Bonk. Oh god, no. Let us get this ideated. It's so much more peaceful now. Blue Scooty got 40 million. What was the previous high score, Theo? 40 million sounds oddly high, or at least in comparison to the older ones you told me. Like, I think the last high score you told me was like somewhere like 6 million. I could be wrong. I just don't remember that correctly. It's so much more peaceful now. Oh god, finally. I'm so sorry. I always have to bother Mika about this. It's so unfortunate. I feel so bad. Because stuff like this, if only I could summon portals that would have people just instantly go to the randomest places within the universe. Previous was 29.4 million by dog playing Tetris. I see. And I froze my editing software. Wait, what happened, Jarl? Were you doing too many things at once? What occurred? I'm sorry to hear that your editing software froze. That sucks. We maybe can make some stuff out of it. Also, I'm back. I got a lot of monster materials. We maybe can make some stuff out of it. What was like, Mika, where did you get this stuff from? I was deleting Silence. You were deleting Silence? And then it froze your editing software? You were deleting Silence? Wait, how does that work? I'm confused. I'm not too good at video editing, and I don't know a lot of the terminology of it, but what is that like a common thing when you're making a video, to delete silence? I know, like, there's like noise suppression and stuff like that too, and whenever I'm like recording my audio for my own videos, I tend to use those effects, just so there's no like background like static going on, but it ended up freezing, and I'm curious about that. Oh, there's a flamingo in your ship's thrusters, by the way. Don't ask how it got there. It may be mutated as well. I'm gonna say that. Well, probably, if it is there, Hades probably dealt with it already, because Hades knows everything that does go on with the ship. At least I believe so. Welcome back, Fury. Funny enough, my phone died after I sent my last message. Oh, your phone died? Oh, have you been watching us mobile? Good thing I studied how to make ships. That's good. Yep, apparently there was a lot of silence. I was getting rid of silent parts. Oh, so you were you condensing the video? Like you were trying to take out, like cut any moments where there wasn't any dialogue and just trying to like, connect those together? Or there was a lot of silence trying to get, oh no, or maybe not. Maybe you're just trying to get that out. Because I know there's like a lot of like jump cuts or jump edits that some people do, but I guess you're just mainly trying to cut out the audio portion as a whole? Okay. I've been on mobile. Okay. I just didn't know if you were on your desktop at all. That's why I can go on these. That's not true. That's not what's happening. It's not a kidded thing, and it's not something that will happen. Let's just say I went out for a bit and I went monster hunting. I was like, wait, or like me looking at Mika with a very like huge armor set. Oh god, let me see if I can draw Mika off the top of my head. I'm like looking at Mika right now, and Mika's just very happy. Innocently looking with like a huge monster tail in their arms. Oh god, let me have this going right here. Oh, not monster tail, yeah, monster tail in their arms. Just cut out perfectly with some little scales. Like, for you, Captain. I'm like, wait. Mika, why do you have like these huge broad shoulder plates on? These very spiky gloves? Where were you this whole time? Like, oh yes, Captain, don't mind me. I was just getting some things done. In a very large breastplate, a very large right here, like shoulder plates, a big girdle as well. Huge little shoulder wides, or I guess, was it thigh caps? As well. A little mech suit. Not mech suit, but little like claws. Why am I getting really out of hand with some of these drawings? But yeah, there you go. Maybe even the tail adds a little armor as well. There we go. There you go, Captain. Mika, this is not your attire at all. How did this even happen? Get me out of there. Oh no. It's great stress relief. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, you know what, Cap? Whenever things are very chaotic and some things are like, you know, it's nice to meditate. It's nice to be in a nice quiet room. But no room's really quiet for me, Captain. Captain, I hear voices. I hear voices, Captain, every single day. They don't stop, Captain. They don't stop at all. It's like, Mika, why are you oddly a little too close, Captain? I need a break. I need a break, Captain. I need to kill monsters in my spare time, Captain. You understand? Oh God, Uncle's needed help. Fair. I was condensing any part where I wasn't speaking. We don't question when Mika comes back with monster parts. We don't, yo. Apparently not. Apparently we don't question that in any way. Oh God. So you were condensing that. What program do you use as well, Jarl? Because I don't use like the best program. I use CapCut just because it's very simple. But I've been trying to learn like DaVinci Resolve, and I don't know the other programs for editing video software. But the fact that it froze is really unfortunate to hear. Let's see, you can admit it? We're going to Hooters State. That's just not happening. Hooters doesn't exist in the Slimeverse. Best place for it. It's just that's not occurring at all. Stop calling my name. But that's not what I was doing. I'm currently using DaVinci. Let's go. DaVinci time. I would say I haven't dabbled in it too much, but it definitely is one of. Do you have like the premium DaVinci, or do you use the free one? Because I only have the free program, but even with the free program, you have a lot of good access to different effects and things that you can do with video editing. I need to get better at video editing. I just haven't had the time to do that. Vinky? No. It will be a good date and admit the real... We're not... That's not happening! I'm not... I am not available for no romantic options with you or anyone here! It's just not occurring, Fury! I hope you enjoy. It's not occurring. Mika reminds you of that little child from the Croods when hunting. Oh God, it's just working hard to remove the silence with the audio operations. Not have the free for now. I was about to say, y'all, because the premium DaVinci is super freaking expensive. It's like 100 plus. Actually, I don't remember specifically how much it costed, but it was really pricey. But I mean, obviously it's worth it because it's like a one-time price, right? Like a one-time purchase, kind of similar to Clipstudio Paint, or at least Clipstudio Paint used to be like that. I know they have like a subscription service now, which kind of blows, but I haven't really been subscribed to that at all. I used to be, but then for some reason, like it didn't take my card anymore, so it just made no sense. Because I had to be subscribed to Clipstudio Paint at one point because the 3.0 version had a way where you can make transparent GIFs, and you didn't have that before until a certain update came out, and I was like, why? Why is that not a thing at all? Mika with the box, thank you! It doesn't have to be romantic! I will not fall for any tricks from you, Fury! I refuse! I absolutely refuse! Oh God. I'm not good at video editing either. This will be my second video. Really? Oh, so are you just getting into that stuff, Jarl? Have you been watching any like tutorials and stuff like that with DaVinci? Like, have you been watching other people like give tips and whatnot? Because I myself want to get better at that program, but I just haven't had the time. CapCut is very simple for me to kind of make some scuffed videos with that program, but like the subscription service sucks, and I don't really recommend it. If you guys do want to get into editing, yeah, CapCut's pretty simple, but it's always better to like use like other software that you don't have to like be weary that one day it may not be available for you, because I remember when TikTok shut down, CapCut was unavailable for like a day or something like that, and I was really upset. So yeah, I may try. I've been trying to learn other software. But yeah, Primo is insane. It has so much for it. Okay, I would say that may be a good purchase or a good investment. Just two extremely platonic friends having fun, chilling. Totally not gonna hold hands like I know. Oh, no, it's not happening. It's not happening, Fury. It's not happening. I'm gonna keep saying no. And is that a trophy loan for me winning the tournament I won? I've got my friend to 3D print it. Hey, that's good to hear too, Theo. Sorry if I was a little delayed on that comment as well, but thank you. That's a really good to learn about, because you did deserve a trophy, especially after winning your entire bracket. That's super impressive, and I'm excited for the future for you too, depending on how much more Tetris you do play. Hopefully it's a lot more. I'm excited. I'm gonna nap. Have a good day, everyone. Take it easy, Fury. No, that's not a cannon. That thing's not canon. I have tips, and there's a masterclass video that is like 5 hours, but teaches you all the free stuff. Got you. Good day, Fury. Have a good nap. I would say, take it easy, Fury. Take it very, very easy. And with that, we will continue to keep on drawing our 2 unfaced or faceless ooze individuals that are running away from all the chaos at hand. Oh yes, something that must be done. But let us get this going as well. Trying to make it make sense. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, after this, I don't think there's too much else that I need to work on for this frame, so we can pretty much call it there. Yeah, I think that's it for everything. So now I can finally move on to the next frame for the day. Here we go. Yeah, it's a lot of overlap, guys, just because I do cut it up as like an animatic and have different things moving at different paces. But I mean, overall, this is how I've been working with it. I would love to get better at this kind of stuff and find other tips and tricks, because obviously the way I do it is pretty slow, and I know there's like a lot of like really talented animators and animatic creators that can do the stuff I do in just a fraction of time. So I myself am trying to learn a bit more about that too. That is making me uncomfortable. It is not canon. That thing that did occur, it's just not real. It's not at all. I'm gonna play some Tetris and try to get a max out. See ya. Take it easy, Theo, and thank you for updating me more on your Tetris endeavors. Take it easy, take it easy. What if you stole my candy? I'm stuck here. I'm stuck in the pour. Where's my candy? Tell that candy that Mike made. Or that you're stuck in the portal. I'll work later. Just having to pass out after I got home, so I doubt I'll sleep like 6 hours. Maybe I will. I did sleep about 25 hours during my fever. Got you, Fury. I hope you feel better, though, soon, or at least if your fever did pass, that's good. But yeah, get the rest that you need. Take it easy. I hate this keyboard. Oh, was it another typo? Let's get this going. Sisters made a mess in the room, and now I didn't have net until now, but I'm here. Yippee! Hey, Space Buns! Happy to see you. I am a lot of chaotic things very much occurred like 20-ish or 30-ish minutes prior to you joining, but unfortunately now Mika got it handled. We got the portal in, and things have simmered down for now. So I'm very, very appreciative of that, and I'm even more appreciative that you have tuned on in. I do feel much better, but still feeling repercussions. Got you. Okay, now I sleep. Maybe. Though I could be back, I always come back. The William Afton reference. I'll say, take it easy. Get some rest, Fury. Get the rest that you need. Especially if you are recovering from a fever. Unless I get hit by a... Okay, that better not happen at all. Let me keep working on this too. Get some of these slimy trees going. Fellas, just because it isn't real doesn't mean any less uncomfortable still. Well, I apologize for that. I was not responsible for that moment to occur at all. A 50 stream streak, damn. Okay, that's huge. Who was with me in the portal that Mika placed? Or that Mika used? I don't, I guess Fury was there? I think it was just Fury. Oh, Fury. Why am I saying it like that? Wow, we Space Buns. I would say a 50 stream streak is crazy. I think it was Fury. Here we go. I need more of this. Get these little trees going. Back to the Mosaic War. I mean, yeah, we've just been mostly working on stuff like this as a whole. Space One's nothing too crazy. Yeah, I have basically shared what's been going on prior to this in yesterday's stream, but it's just us depicting some scenes from the Mosaic War. Once we get all these drawn out, we basically will have like one other set of pages that we have to also flesh out, and once that set of pages is also finished, we have 99% of our Slimeverse scenes lined up. I'm going to draw some very small things after that, but it shouldn't take more than a day to get that lined up and finished. So once all this is done, we'll be moving on to the coloring phase. I can't give an exact date when we'll be moving on to that phase. It'll probably be maybe a 4-ish days from now, depending on how fast we go. But I don't want to strain myself, guys, so I'm probably going to be taking maybe a little bit over 4 days to get to that point. But I'm fairly optimistic just because everything has been planned out, and we don't don't really have too much else to really add to our video in terms of actual lining up. So I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. My goal at least is to finish out or like color in a whole page of storyboards a day, because I think that is fairly easy in comparison to actually lining stuff up. But well, we'll see. I'm fairly optimistic. Oh, I was hiding in a cardboard box. Now wait, I go put in the portal. Oh my goodness, I got 3 gift cards the other day. I won one at a party last night. Hey, congrats for that, Lotus. Congrats. That's good. Let me get this going. Where did you get the gift cards to? Were they like for like a specific store or like a restaurant or something? Gift card to Applebee's. Gift card to Dave & Buster's. Gift card to Macy's. Does Macy's still exist? I forgot. I haven't been to a Macy's in forever. Let me get this also ideated. Get these little jelly-ish shrubs drawn in. Get some of the grooves worked on. Malice, am I the only one in the portal? Fury's in the portal. No way, I got put in the portal. Fury is in the portal. Fury, I know you're not sleeping, Fury. You are in the portal. You are in there 100%. So yeah, it is not just you, Strider. Congrats. Oh yeah, I was saying big congrats for Lotus getting those. I saw a Starscream plushie that squeaks when you press on his tummy. I need that. Slowly looks at a $25 by e-wallet. I will gamble. Well, you're gambling? What? Is it like one of those virtual claw machines, Starscream, or is it something else? I can go to Chick-fil-A, but I dislike the 2 Starbucks. Cards. Oh, I see. Wait, so the Starbucks cards, you have that as well. I'm not a big Starbucks guy either. I've never been too big a fan of that as well. Let's have that going. But Chick-fil-A's goated. No, we had some problems. Let's combine our 2 brain cells. Oh god. I'm just plotting to get out. I would say, I'm pretty sure it's not like some endless void portal unless Mika was lying to me, but I'm pretty sure it just located you or sent you guys to like a general location towards your home. You shouldn't be in like some crazy void, or maybe you like got placed in like a cave and you're trying to get out of the cave? I don't know, to be fair. And think with me. Think with me. Let me get this going. Get some more grooves. I do like these tendencies. Obviously, the scene is super basic. It's nothing too crazy. Like I said before, we kept these machine shapes, or these vehicle shapes, extremely basic because I'm not going to take out the time to really warp in the shapes and make them something a lot more interesting, because they are meant to just be placeholder seeds for now. I will turn in the Starbucks card for more money, then gift the other Starbucks card for my cousin's Christmas present. Nice. And then I can keep the Chick-fil-A for myself. Fair enough. Very, very fair. I don't have a home. I'm a cowboy. I ride my horse everywhere. I don't need a home. Ah, I see. I send them back to the location of their home planets. Well, I guess Strider's home planet is just in the... It's not even anywhere within the Slimeverse. You probably got sent to a whole different plane of existence. Let me have these drawn out too. Have these 2 oozes plotting or kind of ideating a strategy to deal with the slime invaders that are within their homeland. How are they going to deal with that? I don't know, but the assistance of a wild god and the nature around them will probably be the key means of it. Let me have this as well. Thank you for putting me in a random ass place. I mean, you don't have a home, so I don't know. It was supposed to be with good intentions. Let's have that ideated there. Okay. Also, the clothing needs to change. So much stuff I want to work on in the future. I wanted to dedicate like my own time or like a little like a couple days to like making like ooze clothing and stuff like that too, but we didn't really have the time to do that. So a lot of the clothing designs for these oozes kind of just stay similarly close to the one that I drew before. But obviously, guys, in the future we will have like a bunch of different fashion statements for them, and that'll be something that I'm looking forward to. It's just for now we're keeping everything fairly tame. Let me have this as well. Another game I played to get one of the cards was a guessing game. I got 11 points, 11 my favorite number. Nice. You can see it was easy because some of the questions were based on my coworkers, and some Jollibee restaurant questions. Okay. So a lot of like trivia stuff that you guys should know about. Nice. I mean, it's good that you won that gift card, though. Like I said, or at least the several gift cards. Because now one of them can be a gift, and the other one you can just sell, and the other one keep to yourself, which is great. Absolutely great. Let me have this ideated. I'm trying to think of the last thing that I've won. I think it was like an Amazon gift card, but it was something that was like more of a survey within my school at the time. It wasn't really me like winning like in a trivia or something like that. I was just like some sort of survey that I did because, you know, a gift card to Amazon is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's just I took that opportunity as soon as I saw it. So thank you, random $25 Amazon gift card from a long time ago. But it was hosted at the Jollibee as well. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. It was at the Jollibee. Was it more than just that game, or did you guys do other fun stuff, Lotus, or how'd that go? Let me have these spears ideated. Also, different weapons need to be added into the mix, because right now, we just have very generic spears, and I want it to be more than just a generic spear. But, oh well, it is what it is. Let me get more of this design also drawn in here. That's pretty exciting. I'm excited to finally be done with this, guys, because holy crap, there's so much stuff that I should have been working on prior to this. But it's, you know, it's been taking a minute, but I don't mind it at all. Let's get more of this drawn in. Perspective has been a big struggle for me too. Like some of these angles are a little tricky, but obviously my knowledge of anatomy is waning because I haven't really been able to do too many studies and stuff like that to brush up my knowledge on that. But overall, I mean, it's going well. I'm gonna say drawing from imagination is tricky for me. I know some of you guys can do it like it's nothing, but for me, it's so hard. When are you going to draw me at this rate? It'll probably be next year, Strider, because it's taken us a minute. But I'm not going to overwork myself. I'm just going to go at my own pace. I do apologize for that. I've even said it to the people that I've had commissions for. I've had to apologize just because I haven't been able to do it at the appropriate time. It's always something like this, guys, where I haven't done too many videos, and I'll always bite off more than I can chew, expecting it to be done within a month. It's like, oh yeah, my really long video before, it took me 2-ish months to work on, a little over 2-ish months, so that should be fine because this isn't going to be an hour long. Proceeds to make an equally long, not in terms of like length of the video, but length in terms of like the art assets. So it's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I do want to take a bit of time on this just because it is a video that's designed for newcomers and returning people alike. And yeah, I just want to do a little bit better job. Okay, there's that there. Here we go. And then we'll have another drawing over here. We are food and everyone loves the cookies. We are food and everyone likes cookies. I baked, plus I got to meet some more of my boss's family. There was a really nice pregnant lady who talked to me about chickens. That's nice to hear. I'm glad that you had a lot of fun during that event, Lotus. That's always good. I'm trying to get this also finished. I'm trying to remember the last. I mean, we're gonna have like a pseudo big gathering around the Game Awards time, guys. At least for us over here, we always do that as a tradition. Even though, yeah, like the Game Awards, we don't really care about who wins Game of the Year and whatnot. Obviously, we did vote because I mean it's part of the event. But I myself am just excited to see what games they announce because we've been doing it for like I forgot when. It's been like a 5-ish year tradition now where we all kind of like visit one day to kind of see what wins and see what they announce. I'm excited to see what other games get shown. Hopefully we get some really big releases, but we'll see. Maybe they'll show off more stuff about GTA 6. I personally don't care about GTA 6. I just know that's like the most anticipated game for most people. Maybe they'll show off some other games that are really cool. Like some things that I want to see, I personally don't know, just because when it comes to games, everything that I'm excited for has already come out. But who knows? Maybe they'll show something exciting. Do the oozes ever use a lost slime weaponry against the slimes? That's a good question, Zen. I would say that after the Oozaic War, a lot of the oozes definitely did destroy most of the technology, but I could see some ooze individuals definitely using the technology against the slimes, or even against their own ooze brethren, for sure. Like some recovered old pre-Oozaic War technology, for sure. Like that could actually happen. I may have drawn the bitch in one of my comics, the BITC. I feel like GTA 6 will be a quick cash grab. You think GTA 6 is gonna be a quick cash grab? What has... I think GTA 5 came out in 2016-ish? 2017-ish? When did GTA 5 come out? GTA 5 release dates. 2013! Why did I say 20? I think that's when I played the remake. It was 2013. I don't think a game that's been in development since around that time will be a quick cash grab. It will definitely be it will definitely be something. I don't know. Will it be a cash grab? I personally don't. I don't think so, but it's something that I'm not really looking forward to. I just know a lot of people are, and it probably will be the first ever game to be $100. I'm a very firm believer in that. I think even what Rockstar said it themselves, where they were planning on making $100, and they didn't want to sell it initially on PC just because they know PC gamers are cheap. That's what they said. PC gamers are cheap, so they don't want to sell it on that platform, which is really, I don't know. It's so strange to me. Because apparently the also the average wealth of a household that has like modern consoles is getting higher, which that's something that surprises me as well too, at least from a video that I saw. I'll be waiting to see how disappointing it is. I mean, I don't know. It's Rockstar. They're making GTA 6. I think it'll be fine. I'm not like a huge GTA guy, but I think it'll be like a success like all the other ones. Even though like they are at least some of their how do you say, their practices as a corporation are kind of greedy, but I mean it's just big greedy companies, big AAA publishers doing greedy AAA publisher things. I myself am just not really excited. I've never been too big on GTA regardless. That's there. I will not be surprised if it does extremely well. Let's have the spear there. Oh yeah, that's all in one layer. Let me do that right here. I can't wait to do different designs for this. I really can't. I hope Hades 2 wins Game of the Year, though. I hope it does. But I mean, at the same time, I don't care really who wins Game of the Year, because the Game Awards, I think Koopa said it best, is kind of like turned into the Oscars in a sense, where like a lot of the awards are kind of like just them being like just fanning over each other's, like a bunch of big developers just like fanning over each other's games, not really actually supporting some of the other games that are really well known or should give more supports. But I myself hope Hades 2 gets any sort of award. I've finished the panels for my next comic. Congrats for that, Lotus. Congrats. I am myself want Hades 2 to get just any reward, but I'm fairly confident that Claire Obscure is gonna pretty much win most things, or like most of the games it's in the category for, just because that game like is not leagues better, but like it's definitely a much more unanimous decision by the community in comparison to all the other games. I'm going to win Game of the Year. You made Claire Obscure, Zen? Did you make it? Were you responsible for that? Or is it just the Zen themselves are going to be the Game of the Year? I mean, hey, wait till our inevitable non-dating dating sim gets Game of the Year. Just wait till that happens. Totally. We, the Slimeverse, will make their appearance in such a established event. Of course. Okay, that's also drawn out. What's next? Let's get these, also these surrounding environments drawn in. I want slime will have pets, maybe future. If it turns true, I will definitely be a slime pet in your stream. Spaceship? Oh, slime, you want the Slimers to have pets? Well, funny enough, that those do exist, Vinchika. We do have jellies, where they are, some jellies are kept as pets. We have like a very bad depiction of it right here, where there's like a younger slime looking at a pet store and seeing some jellies on like in one of the not the counters, but like a little like playpen area. So that's like a small depiction that we drew a while back. So that is a thing. That is very much a thing. SANI, funny enough, is not a jelly. Jellies, SANI themselves are a purple slime. So you'll take that information for how you will, because they themselves actually do have a core. They would not be classified as a jelly. So yes, SANI themselves, they had a contract to be a sanitation slime, and things went horribly out of hand. Super horribly out of hand. Let me, what folder am I at? Oh, right here. Okay, that's the layer that I want to be on. I thought it was on this folder before, but I guess not. Starscream needs therefore I have Starscream. I have no robotic jet transformations, but I must fly. Oh god. Starscream needs therapy. Is that another reference? Is that for I have no mouth and I must scream? Or is that a different reference? Because I'm trying to loosely get some of the things that you guys do refer to, but it's so hard. I am just not cultured enough for this. Luke has an entire storage closet of pet jellies? Oh my. The poor jellies. We already have pets, yeah. Don't worry, it will be a good jelly pet on your spaceship. Why do you want to be a jelly specifically, Vanchika? You don't want to be your own Slimeverse individual? Or maybe even some of the other species that we will be developing later on? Well, I guess you can make various OCs as well, too. Because I know Crumbs, Mike has made a bunch of you guys have made various OCs. Yes, yes! I have no mouth, I must scream reference! Laughing maniacally. Gets dragged into a mental institution again. Oh god. I have no mouth and I must scream. I think, I don't know if it's just you, but several of you guys do like that reference. From what I've seen. At least, I've seen it being referenced multiple times. I've seen it being mentioned multiple times. Luke really loves his pets, okay? Don't worry, Jelly's free range in his room. It's just very scary to hear that you just have a whole storage unit full of jellies in such a confined space. That's all. Let me keep on moving with this. Wait, was other species? I forgot slimes, and yes, we are working on other species within the Slimeverse, Vanchika. It's not just slimes as a whole. We have the Vitons, which we have showcased in the past. The Auroran goal was also met, so we will be sketching out and drawing some concept art of the Auroran, another more mineral rocky species native to the Slimeverse. So there's at least those two other species that we're going to be working on, but we haven't had the time to do any of that just yet. Just know that the Aurora are going to be way more abstract in their appearance. They're not going to be as humanoid. Some of them can appear more humanoid, but they are very, very rock-like, and I'm excited to work on them in the near future, because we do need the other species developed. No, I am more human. Okay. It's not even that confined. I think Luke's entire storage closet is almost bigger than his room. But like I said, honestly, the space, I mean, it does matter. But if you have like a whole closet full of them, it still confine them, though. Aren't they still being confined in such a small space? Well, like I said, even if it's a large space, they're still being confined in there. I mean, human plus animals, that species, like, human plus animals, that species? I forgot slimes. Oh, you're talking about, like, the species within the planet Uzeus? Because if you're talking about, like, the main species or the main races within Uzeus, you're talking about the oozes, the slimes, and jellies. But jellies are not, like, a predominant species that, like, owns, like, land or territory. They're more so just, like, the equivalent to animals over here on Earth. They get let out into his room, though, and they only go in to hide from you, Valis. I'm not even going into your room, Lotus! Wait, why are they hiding from me? You're just confining them in that space for no good reason, then. Oh, God, no. Let me have this also worked on. Oh, these blocks are fine. I was gonna say, I'm not even venturing into anybody else's rooms. Unless they need me to for any specific given purpose. Oh yeah, Ooze, I forgot their names. Oh yes, I say the Oozes are right here too. They're planning some guerrilla tactics as some of the convoy does venture forward into the Teldrin environments. So yes, we do have that also being worked on as well. Okay. I'm trying to get some more of these rock shapes also ideated too. That's something that's very important to me. Let's see. BRB, got you, Manchika. All good, all good. Jellies are scared? You'll kick them off the ship, Alice? Remember that one time the ship was flooded with jellies? Luke tried to save as many... Wait, filled with jellies? Since when? I don't think they ever were filled with jellies. I mean, there was SANIs being flooded, but there wasn't jellies. Also, don't have a room on the ship. Luke does. Yeah, because Luke's a part of the crew. Let me get that ideated. More of these environments must be made. Perspective can also be really problematic sometimes. Trying to look at these rocks from a different angle makes my slimy brain hurts. Okay. How does this feel? It's not really the angle that I wanted because it should be more facing this direction. I wish I could kind of show what I'm pointing towards, but something like this. But it's whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let me keep on working right here. That one stream, jellies were on the ship and everyone tried eating them and killing them. Luke was very upset that day? What stream was that? I may not be recalling that. With the jellies, I know there's been multiple streams where people have been trying to eat the crew members, and that's something that I do not advocate at all. I know Hades apparently has had slimes that they've been devouring, and I've been trying to talk to them about that because that's not okay. I don't condone any of those antics at all, but I don't remember there being a lot of jellies as well. It may have been a while ago, but I'm just not recalling that in any way. Does anybody else remember? I'm not sure if anybody else remembers that specific scenario, but maybe people weren't there for that? I don't know. I guess I'm just misremembering that moment. It was a few months ago, fellas. You have old man memory. Do I have old man memory? Because I remember even farther before ejected you from the ship. I remember those details. I remember the SANI cult assaults. I remember who specifically joined our ship at the very beginning for season 0. But I don't remember that specifically. I do not remember that. The audio glitch for me? Did anyone else experience this, or is my internet tweaking right now? Did the audio glitch for you? I think I'm fine in terms of the internet. I shouldn't be freaking out at all. It should be a-okay, but maybe it could be a bit more delayed on my end. Let me get some more of these holes also ideated. I was having fun being ejected. I would say that is something that we do remember, but I don't recall this jelly moment. I don't think anyone else does too, but I mean, I don't know. Because there's some moments that have occurred in the past, and there's some that some other individuals may have thought was canon, or maybe think is canon. I think it might just be you, Starscream. Oh, it could have been just Starscream. Give me free range of the universe now. Yeah, totally. For sure. Definitely not sarcasm in any way, shape, or form. Let me have this worked on. Okay, I think these environments are a lot better too. Let me try to like change some of this landscape as well. At least trying to make it look from less grassy to a little bit more rocky. I thought I was going crazy. I would say it should just be on your end. Teleportation? Oh, yeah, teleportation in regards to what specifically? Here we go. Okay. That should be done. My keyboard makes me going crazy. Why? Apparently a lot of people's keyboards are acting up right now, because I remember even Strider was typing something and it was just acting up as well. So that's a little unfortunate. So that's freaking out for you guys. Not shipping anymore, so now I'm everyone's problem. I see about that. Teleportation. You're talking about teleportation capabilities in Avatar? Because I know specifically Mika's primary form of powers does come from her portals, and you kind of count that as teleportation too. I'm curious as to how adept Mika is with those abilities at the moment. Let me get this. Okay, now we can just draw these little vehicles here too that look so well inspired. They look incredible, guys. They look so nice and so interesting. Totally. They're just cubes. They're cubes, and I'm not happy with them being cubes, but we'll just leave it for now because I do not want to spend the time really fleshing this out. Oh, let's see. Cast fireballs in space. Let's have this going. I'm pretty confident in those abilities, but I'm still learning, so got you. I was like, because I've seen Mika's capabilities in the portals, and the portals have always been something that I've been very envious of, just because I've never seen another individual use that kind of magic. So I'm very curious as to the origins of that. But I'm sure there's a very long and rich story in regards to all of those. Welcome back, Fluffy. Welcome back. We are still working on this. talking about powers, talking about the environment for a little short. That's basically it. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, welcome back, and I hope you're doing well. Let's get this also ideated. I know, Master, I'm still learning. I see. I've never seen other people use that kind of ability, though, before, so just learning a bit more about that is always a little bit more thought-provoking. There's quite a bit of purple names. Or I'm tripping. For me... Actually, no, you're actually correct about that, Sun Avatar. There's 3. There's Fluffy, Lotus, and Starscream. I tell you, sometimes it gets a bit confusing, but I don't mind. At least I've been able to decipher it. It's just some days I do confuse some names, but it's okay. I think it's just a coincidence from time to time. But you're absolutely right. There are a couple purple names, but it's all good. Let me get this going as well. Okay. These vehicles suck. Dude, this is just a cube. It's just a cube. Oh my god. Yep, I'm telling you what, guys. My imagination is through the roof. But when you're trying to rush these things and try to get everything done in a short amount of time, I try to think of very, very primitive shapes. Extremely primitive shapes. And I just leave it at that. So let me get this, like, little... I don't even know what this is. It's like some little control panel console thing. Maybe. That's what it could be. It's pretty unique. I would say it's something that I've never seen before, too. But the portals are extremely useful, and it's helped me and many other Slimeverse crew members immensely, so I'm extremely grateful for that. Let me have these little block-ins, too. I don't know what this is. I really don't, guys. I don't know at all. I'm just gonna have this and have, like, little individuals on the platforms as well. Pretty confident I have a good connection to us, to our home planet. Ooh, okay. So whenever we do need to venture back to Uzeus, we do have Mika responsible for that, which is something I'm thankful of. Valis, I made a center bar for some middle fingers in my drawing. You're welcome. Thanks. Thank you for censoring the middle fingers. Oh no. Though it's connected to my home location, though. Honestly, it's probably for the best, Mika, that it's probably for the best that it is in your home location, because I probably wouldn't want to go anywhere that I am familiar with, per se. This is easier for me to visualize it. Ooh. So is that one of the requirements for your powers, Mika? You have to, like, visualize a location loosely to pinpoint it, or is it more like your powers don't have, like, a general direction if you open up a portal, unless you are visualizing it specifically? I'm curious on the intricacies for that too. What is this? Oh, I should probably plug that in a bit more. Okay. Let's do this vehicle as well. God, these vehicles suck. Oh my god. It is what it is. Get these little tire tread marks also worked in. I don't even know what this would be. I don't know why they're like this. Okay. Ooh, let me draw a little cylindrical roof as well. There's 3 panels, Valis. Nice. Good stuff. I know a couple of you are working on some comic stuff too, so that's always exciting to learn more about. That's okay. If I haven't been somewhere before, I need someone to give me a visualization, or because sometimes I have Gaia to help me check someone's memory of their home. Ooh. So that you can probe into other people's minds. Or I guess Gaia, I guess that makes sense for an Indigo Slime to do. But probing into people's minds to learn specifically their origin. Hopefully it's with their permission. I really hope so. But I mean, even sometimes when you're fighting an enemy, you may need to gain a bit more info too. I'm joining a mech getting nade by the green slime's ambush. Are you working on, like, is it like a pseudo comic panel, Zan, or is it something else? So you're also working on that. That's interesting. I was gonna say, because before the drawing that you did of Volks was so good. I was actually baffled by seeing that, because learning, for those that don't know, Zen does work on their phone when it comes to like more digital stuff. I didn't know that for the longest, and I'm just extremely impressed by that. So seeing Volks in a very nicely rendered glory is always really cool to see. Despite Volks being a very terrible person, despite them being a obligatory, generically evil general villain, you know, but it's still cool to see the artwork there. Do you feel my panels are small right now and they get bigger, but also Vela slow poke? I mean, it takes me a second. It does take me a while. I want to see that so badly. I want to see it too. Let me work on this. It takes me a while. It does take me a while. That is a fact. Let me get this drawn in. But usually whenever it's like something that's more environmental, it definitely will take me a bit. That's why for some of these later scenes, they are extremely condensed. I don't try to draw too much in terms of the environment. I think I'm fairly confident whenever there's some form of environment, it will take me forever. But I like including it because it does ground the situation at hand. When you have a fairly broad environment in your comics, your animations and whatnot, or you don't establish it at all, your viewers are kind of left around wandering aimlessly and not really knowing specifically what's going on. That's why I've always tried to include it in the beginning. Even though it's not really the best thing, you can always mix it up. Like, I think I did it a long time ago with my Fateborn, my first episode for Fateborn, where it was more so of like a close-up shot of the main character, Mylan, being in distraught, and having loosely a bit of the background at hand, but it wasn't like my usual rule of like having some form of establishing shots. But it can vary. Like, that's the whole reason why those rules exist, is they're always meant to be broken. The same applies to like any fundamentals with whatever you're researching, right? All the masters, yeah, like they may not follow some coherent rules of the fundamentals when it comes to arts, but they've studied those fundamentals for such a long time to the point where they can be a bit more liberal with certain aspects of artworks. Like maybe they push anatomy a little farther, or maybe they don't go hand in hand with like some perspective stuff. You know, it always changes, but like you have that liberty to mess around with the rules and go against them once you have a good understanding of them too. Or, you know, the normal thing, if someone just give me a map, visual idea, or just let me have a bit of their home piece, or something material, or something that can help me connect to the location, including sense. Okay, so the more things that you have to correlate to a location, the better the portal destination will be, Mike, or for Mika. That's interesting. I want to see that so badly. You should make a channel of the ship and all the non-canon chaos in it. Well, I'm sure with Slimeverse references, if you guys do want to have like some chaotic shenanigans, you're more than welcome for doing that. But you can also make a thread for like just non-canon stuff. Because usually references include some canon things and some like silly things as well. And some people have been taking out the time to make their own threads. Like Lotus made their own comic thread for that, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that is a good suggestion though. But you can always make threads. That's the beauty of threads, is there's no limits. You can go as crazy as you want. Because I remember before with channels, we had quite a few. I've deleted a few, some that weren't being used as much, and we kind of like moved some of those over to threads. Man, I'm really waiting like 2 years for a kid. I'm really waiting like 2 years for a kid punching criminal? A kid punching criminal? What? You're waiting 2 years for that? Is there like a character you're like excited for, Space Buds, for one of your gacha games, or what's the context for that? As we draw more of these legs at hand. God, this is terrible. I hate this so much. I really, really do. Wait till we get to the scene where all the mechs are just flying out into space. Wait till we get to that scene. That's gonna be a great one to draw out. Oh god. Some of these scenes I want to redo, like the mech one and the environmental shots, but that's been a little tricky. Let me keep on going with this. This is so bad. Whatever. Okay. How does that feel? Wow! That is not what I want to see. Maybe I'll just put a couple more lines in here to ideate it further. It just stands apart so much. Oh my god. Let me have it like this. I hope this salvages it just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Holy shit. Oh my god. No. No, it does not. Whatever. I don't care. We'll just move on from this. This scene is done, guys. Little ambush moment where they're looking down on the convoy that's being shown or being moved around within... Actually, wait, I almost forgot to draw some of the people around it, too. Wait, I almost forgot that. Let me add that as well. Yep, but I have gotten better a little over time, so if I have a little bit of something, it can help. That's good. So then it went from you needing to, like, have a very clear visual of it, to you getting so good to it to the point where you kind of just need, like, some form of material, but obviously, like, the more materials you have of a place, the better. That's, you know what's interesting in that regard, I guess is more of a Mike question. I will say this for Mika specifically, their story arc, something that I did ask before. This was like several streams ago, Mike, and I didn't know if you wanted to commit more to it, but I was wondering if one of Mika's goals was to venture to other planets and kind of research more of the artifacts and like learn more about the past of the world and whatnot, and then these artifacts could be another connection point to maybe another civilization or another place where you could get more insight for a previous civilization, because that could be pretty fun. I don't know if that's something you want to experiment with more, but that did get me thinking of it, just because you were, how you were explaining your powers, and like if you have like certain objects or certain materials, you'll be able to visualize a plane more. So that's pretty cool. We can do that. Let's go. Okay. As long I don't want to add stuff that you're not fully down with, but if it is something that you like, then yeah, we can have that be a more of a personal plot point for Mika, and that can even help me out too within my own Slimeverse endeavors. Swing from Twist, he'll probably come after the same Christmas event or not, and I'm just waiting, collecting gems and keys for this purple arrival. Ooh. So wait, it's Twist from be 2 Christmas events or after the same Christmas event? But you've seen them for a while and you have to wait, what, pretty much 2 years for that? Wait, why is that the case, Spacebuds? How far ahead are other countries from yours in terms of the regional variants for that game? That's really weird. Because I know for some stuff, at least like other gacha games, like some countries will be like several months in advance. Like I remember Hollow was talking about stuff like that in regards to Reverse 1999, whereas I believe it was China had like several patches more, were several patches ahead of like other regions. So I didn't know if it was the same thing for Twist. Pretty much down for stuff that will help me, that will help with plot. Okay. Gotcha, BK. I just didn't want to say things that like you may not have been too down with, because I know there's like other story points that you may want for your own character, but if that is something you're down with, we can flesh that out more too. Okay, 2 scenes are done. Now we get to draw the scene where Volks is aka dead. Well, aka Volks is pretty much perished. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Found out that BK made a portal to the Pixelverse, Great Pixel Slimeverse, the whole Sans AU, but with Pixel Fuel, Pixel materials. Everything was made by Pixel, and that paper, there are 40 creatures that can speak every language that exists. They teach me how to see 4D beings and Pixel fighting style and how to make a ship with pixels. Pixel time here is where weird 1 min here is day. Your cowboy is coming with a special surprise. Pixel surprise special Pixel. I made Mike Portal Pixel. There's a lot of pixels in there. Where were you? Where did you come from, Strider? where the hell did you wind up in? What? I'm so confused. Oh my god. No! What? What is this? Mickey, where did Strider go? What is that? Pixel universe? I'm so lost! I'm so freaking lost! No! Oh god. Well, I hope that whatever universe that may have been, it was something that was very fun! I don't even, I didn't think about that too. Excuse me? The Pixel Rush verse with the 4 AUs. I see. Let me get this also ideated as well. Mika is left speechless, or Mika's left speechless. Oh god. Okay, we have a little cliffside ideated as well. Wow, that may be occurring. Let me also draw... Yeah, we could probably draw some of these little tufts as well. Something that makes a lot of sense as well here. Okay. More stuff being burnt down. Oh, yes. Horrific crimes that the ooze is enacted. Japan is the base game, and English is behind on events a lot since it came later. I don't know the specifics, but there was a Halloween event recently, the event that goes on in JB Tours. Currently should come out next year in English, but Swing might just might come later on, a probable second Christmas event, since he is an NPC currently in Japan. Damn! So wait, you guys are, what, like, behind events a lot since it came later? How many events are you guys behind? Like, are you guys like roughly a year behind? I have no words. It's just pinpoint the closest place that they could originally come from or came from. Well, I guess so. I guess they just originally came from, or the portal thought it associated them with the Pixelverse, potentially. Maybe that's what it was. That's interesting. I don't even know what a Pixelverse is. I heard a lot of things that made no sense in my own little slime brain. That's interesting. I hope it's nothing bad. Okay. We need to get more of these pores also situated in as well. I'm very excited to finally be done with this. This mech machine, I want to have, like, at least if I'm going to make any mech designs for the military in the future, when we do make a video relating to this Slimeverse Uzaic War, I'll try to make it as detailed as possible, or maybe have like a little cutaway, just because we're going to actually include those into the video for the Uzaic War portion. I wanted to have a separate video for that, just because the Uzaic War is such an important part within the history of the Slimeverse, that not having like its own coherent video is kind of doing it injustice, because I did shove a lot of those incidents in here, but I didn't really do the best job of detailing a lot of it. You kind of like get a bit of a cut from, oh yes, the Uzaic War was enacted this way, and then a lot of bad things happen. Like, that's pretty much it. So I'm pretty how would I say it? I have gripes with that, but later on we will have those detailed more. But one thing that's super easy for me is I can easily pinpoint people. That's good. That's how I can just teleport in front of you, Val, and other people that I know. I do it all the time to my family members. That's very interesting. I will also say on that note, Mika, there is another individual within our ship that acts as a rescue slime that can like pinpoint the location of other individuals as well. Q Eternity's crewmate that they made a while back. They're still working on them. Their whole power revolves on being more of a supportive figure by having these chess pieces that are kind of binded to different individuals, and they can kind of like translocate or like locate people depending on where they are, and they'll have like a little special room for them within our Athesian that's kind of like their own personal quarters. So I don't remember their name. I forgot who it was specifically, the name, but I have seen their design, and Eternity has worked on that a while now, so it's pretty cool to see. I think that's, yeah, that should be enough texture for this pseudo-crystally rock foundation. So let me get that. Okay. Let me draw the background too. Have the smoke moving around violently. And by violently, it'll just be shifting a little bit from left to right. Nothing too insane. Let me have that going on. Something like this. I should show some fire, but I'm not going to focus on that too much. Something like that, yeah. We'll just have some little wave effects going on. Okay. This scene's actually not going to be that hard. Like I said, guys, the one scenes that take me forever are the ones that are more environment heavy and have a lot going on, but something like this is a lot easier to really draw out. We're getting quite a few of these actually made. I feel fairly confident I could get this one done during the stream as well. Getting 3 whole frames drawn out is actually pretty big for me, I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, I've been kind of cheating with like the straight tool right here and getting that drawn out. But it is what it is. Looked it up too much, but all I know is that Trials of Romance is ending either tomorrow or a day after that. The Japanese version of the game came out somewhere in 2020, I think, so many events to experience in the future. Okay. I mean, it sucks when it's something like that, though, Space Buns, right? Like, it's cool. I remember Hollow talked about it before, right? It's cool to have, like, a whole roadmap of stuff to be excited for. Like, you kind of see everything that's happening in advance, and you kind of plan for that. But at the same time, if there's one character you really want, but you can't get them just yet, and you gotta wait, like, a really long time, I could see that being a bit annoying, but at least you'll be, like, prepared for it, too, right? Like, you have more than enough time to have, like, all the materials needed to wish on them. So that's a good thing, at least. But I can't see that being a little annoying where it's like, oh, I really want X character. I really want to get X character, but I gotta wait like a freaking year for it. That's like, yeah, that's a little brutal, to say the least. Or even more than a year. Oh, their ability is probably greater than mine because it seems like they're professional with it. I believe that's what they can do. Yeah, because it's they can't do portals. Their specific boon from Miri is that of the chess pieces that are used to translocate other people. Like they can like not specifically, but their whole shtick is based around like rescuing other individuals. But let me have that as well. We love boons here. I can't wait to have that video set for you guys. The boon system, power rankings, and not power rankings, but power stuff as well. I can't wait to actually have that fleshed out because that's a big part of the Slimeverse, and I just hope that it makes sense when we actually get to that portion. Because that's where we have the superhero stuff even occurring too. Because I remember Spacebuns mentioned that before, and you can pseudo make an argument that we kind of will have those as a thing within the current Slimeverse. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk more about that. Will that be the next video we work on? To be fair, guys, whatever next video we work on, it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to make it 6-ish minutes. I'm not gonna say the other part, but 6-ish minutes as a whole, and then it'll be a lot more condensed. But at least there, I'll be able to like work on some assets and not spend over like a month and a half. It feels like just getting everything ideated. Obviously, with a better script writing and better. Yeah, just better script writing, I'll be able to plan everything out in a much more concise manner. So that's why I'm kind of just keeping it fairly loose for now. But later on, I want to touch certain parts of the Slimeverse a bit more. Obviously, there'll be like some questions in regard to the Pantheon. Like that specifically is one of the earlier videos I would definitely want to flesh out more on. But I won't do the Pantheon video until like all the official designs for the Pantheon members have been finalized. So that's a bit of a goal as well. Welcome to How We Feel as Aussies, where you American guys get stuff before us. Wait, really? Is that true, Mike? Like, because you guys are always a day ahead. Are you not? Because I could have sworn whenever you guys were talking about it before, you guys were already in December, and over here it wasn't even December yet. Well, maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I could be wrong. Or maybe in terms of like what global releases, stuff always comes out early over here? Is that true? That's interesting, though. Yeah, I would say stuff coming out always changes quite a bit. I remember, where was it? At least for, like, Hoyoverse, like, China always gets stuff first before any other place. We are ahead of you, but you get stuff first before us. That's so weird. Wait, damn, that is, time zones always confuse me, I'm not gonna lie. That is really strange. Oh, here we go. The more you know, though. I guess it's also time zone related even over here. I guess if we want to get really nitty gritty in the details, even over here, some places like in Eastern Standard Time and then West Coast or Pacific Time, if a game comes out, it will come out at different time zones there too to kind of match everything up. So then I will have to be waiting a while longer than people on the West Coast do for certain games, and that's a little annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. I give up making the sketch. We'll be returning it to tomorrow. Return it tomorrow. Got you, Starscream. I mean, at least you were working on it. Happy to hear that you've been working on stuff like that. It doesn't matter about time zones. You guys get stuff first before us. Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's just factual. kind of annoying, though. I mean, I guess there's no way to, like, unanimously have everything released at the same time, because, just how everything works. But yeah, I could see that being a bit annoying, where it's like, oh, like, you're waiting for, like, a certain game to come out to play with your friends that may be, like, over in the States, and it's like, oh, wow! They're all playing this way before me. Damn! This sucks! Which is a little unfortunate. Let me get more of these cracks going in, too. I wanted to make the glass here, like, much thicker than what it is showcased there. I can probably still change it. I'll leave it like this, though. I'm not going to worry about it too much. The intricacies of this depiction of Volks's demise doesn't really matter all that much. At least the mech suit will be changed quite a bit. The mech suits for all the soldiers will be changed quite a bit. If some of you want to collaborate on that, whenever we do get to the Exake War portion of the video, please feel free to let me know, because then I could have like much better designs for the military than the ones I will probably make, because some of you are extremely talented when it comes to making mech designs. So if you guys want to throw your creativity into the mix for that, let me know. Please let me know. Let me have this going as well. Yeah, I'm trying to make the glass fairly thicker, though. At least do like a small fix. Here we go. How does that feel? It's whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We'll leave it like that. I love mech suits so much I study a lot. I dream on making one. Dream of making a mech suit? Not now, though. Fair. But, I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of enthusiasts or mech enthusiasts. Here we go. Maybe when I am 20. Got you. How does that feel? I'll say, I've never been a huge mech type of person. I've always thought mechs were cool. I myself just always struggled drawing more robotic-y stuff. Even though, despite me loving to draw like more straight lines than curved lines, I've always been really bad with drawing mech suits. Also, you came up with pretty much matches what I'm thinking of Mika doing, besides her being a bit like Gilgamesh, where they collect certain things, and they just put in the vault for later uses. Okay, I mean, that's good to hear. I would say if it does align, then I'm very excited for that as well. But hopefully we can get more of that ideation going. I'm alive. Crumbs! Crumbs! Welcome. Hey, sorry. Sorry about that. But welcome back, Crumbs. It's good to hear from you. I hope you've been doing well. Hi. Welcome back. We've been working on some more Slimeverse stuff, getting all these scenes ideated. I don't know how much I should... Okay, every time I see this, I always laugh. Because Volks is supposed to be so intimidating, but I see him being, like, squished in this mech suit. He just looks so funny. We've been working on some of the Slimeverse as a whole. Basically, same stuff as always. I don't know how much you were here for this, but we basically have 99% of everything brainstormed. This entire page is done. Page 2, we're working on it right now. And then page 3 has our last things for the video. I've been looking for a job and life. Wait, really, Crumbs? You've been looking for a job? Specifically, what job are you trying to get into? Mechs are so cool, you should draw some if you want. Let's say. Agreed, mechs are masterpieces. I hope your job search endeavors have been going well, though, Crumbs. Just any job? Oh, no. I hope you do get a job soon. I need that moolah. I got you, Crumbs. I really hope you do get a job soon, though. I wish you the best of luck in that regard, because we've just been doing this stuff. Have you been maybe doing any comms as well in the meantime? Because, I mean, your artworks are incredible. Have you been able to at least dabble in that as well, potentially, or no? Have you been just strictly looking on the job market? But, I mean, I'm always excited. I'm always happy to see you, but I do wish the best of luck in those endeavors. Let me keep getting this going. I need to work on my comms. So you currently have comms that you're working on? Oh, God. hopefully you get that done in a timely manner. I will say, Grubs, I've had some comms that I've needed to work on, but I've told them that, yeah, I will happily work on them after we have this video made, and oh boy, it keeps getting delayed. It keeps getting delayed. I'm very, very sad about that. Also, morning, Cobra. Good to see you too. We're drawing a general dying on the spots. So, yeah, that's what's happening. General Volks in their mech suit is perishing. This is kind of like the aftermath, or not the aftermath, like more of the climax of the Uzaic War. For those of you that haven't really been here for these depictions, a very angry wild god is facing them down, snarling at the spots. They want Volks dead for this horrific war that they've enacted on their own territory, and it's just something we've been drawing. But I hope you're doing well too, Cobra. I get delayed due to life in college. Understood, Crumbs. Understood. I mean, skill issues. Skill issues. Oh, God. I will say, well then, Crumbs, I'm curious, have you graduated from college, or are you just trying to look for, like, a part-time job while also doing college stuff? Acute General getting killed! What? And yeah, doing well. Volk should have had this skill, back it up. Volk should have had the back it up skill. But unfortunately, they bit off way... Well, actually, fortunately, I'm not on Volk's side. Fortunately, they bit off more than they could chew. And now they're perishing in a very slimy mess. You can kind of see here their core kind of got impaled, because for some freaking reason Volks thought it would be a good idea to make the central power system for their mech suit powered by their core itself, and let's just say a spear landed on that, and now they're just turning into a pile of goop. So you're kind of seeing like a more goopy mess to their usually more solidified body. So that's something that we are trying to ideate right here, or at least trying to line up. Part-time, it's the end of the semester, so I'm on break till the next semester starts. Oh, I see. Oh, so you do have more time to at least draw and do stuff like that, but I do understand you trying to get another, like a part-time as well in between semesters. But I'm wishing you the best of luck on that. I hope it goes well. I really hope so. The mustache world will never recover from this loss. Oh, no. But yeah, this has been what we're working on. Are you at least chilling for a bit now, Crumbs, or what are you up to? Funny enough, I was talking about the Pantheon stuff a little bit before you were here, and I was basically just saying, like, yeah, I want to make, like, the Pantheon video at some point next year, but obviously wait till everyone has their gods ideated a bit more. But it's good to hear from you. I mean, it's pretty common for most mechs, actually. Wait, is that Cobra? The core, like the... Well, I guess the way I have Orange Slimes set up, Cobra, is that Orange Slimes have a spark plug-like core that kind of looks like atoms, and they use this for anything machine-related because they use that as like a central capacitor, a central, like, I guess, generator for a lot of their machines. But for these mechs specifically, at least for our military, with this Slimeverse, they have their own external batteries just so the Slimes can hide their cores away. But because General Volks has more of the prototype of the machines, they are using their own core as the central battery. So it's located within the chest area. I'm chilling at the moment. Oh, I need to make the ref sheets. Oh, the ref sheet for what specifically, Crumbs? For your comms or for the deity stuff? There is no rush for the deity stuff as always, though. Specifically, there is no rush for that at all. So please don't feel like I need that at any given moment. As the saying goes, your arrogance can be your undoing. Oh yeah. I would say Volks guys thought they were above all the oozes. They generally thought ooze kind was inferior to slime kind just because they had a lacking of machinery. They've hated oozes ever since they were very young, and their mining facility got ransacked and pillaged by an ooze tribe. So Volks has a huge disdain for oozes, and it can never be reasoned with. This is a man that is on more of a vengeance arc than something that they view as righteousness, so that it's more of a personal gain than something that's more justified. So you take an old mech warrior saying, kill the meat, keep the machine. That's a saying for mech terms? Either they use the pilot as a battery, or in general, a pilot is the metaphorical and literal heart of the machine. What? I didn't know that at all. So wait, that's a common thing in like most mech universes or mech media, Cobra? Is that a thing? When the art showcase should usually be around 11:50ish, maybe 11. I'll probably do 11:40 just because it seems like whatever I've been doing at 11:50, it's been taking a little too long. So we will be doing it around 11:40. So in like 50ish minutes, like a little under an hour, we will be doing that as well. I am here on the ship purple thing, and this is a pixel ship. You made, I'll say, I'm so curious about that. I guess Mika sent you to the pixel world, specifically. And mech warrior mechs are super valuable, so if you headshot the cock pilot, the mech's pilot is dead and ready to be salvaged with no issue. Damn! What the hell? That is really morbid. I was gonna say this too. Zed brought up the really good question of oozes using old slime technology against oozes, or maybe other slimes, and that may be something that they do. Obviously, with some of the remnants of the war, oozes will destroy it, but there will probably be other smaller groups that salvage these parts and end up learning and kind of making their own machinations from it. So that's something to look forward to in the future. Mech enthusiasts. I would say Cobra. I would say Cobra is a huge mech enthusiast as well. Said Avatar. I would say Cobra. I'm not sure if I've talked about it too much, but said Avatar also works on a lot of mechs. Or I'm not sure if you were here for some of the showcases that we did for those. But there's a lot of people here that are really knowledgeable about that stuff, and I'm super appreciative of that as well. And yes, I really love mechs. I would say I can see, but that's good too. Because maybe in the future, if we need like ideation for some mech designs, Use and Avatar, even Strider, like a bunch of people here, hopefully could help me out and maybe give me like some good references or some good tips and tricks, or some good like sources of inspiration that I can use to design my own mech stuff for this stuff. Or if you guys do want to play more of an active part, I will extend that invitation, because a lot of machines within the military have there's mechs. Like there's a lot of like mech influence and inspiration for that. Mech animes are almost always tragic for the pilots. Is that true, Zen? Mech animes? I guess I haven't seen too much of those either. People really love mechs. I can see, Avatar. I can definitely see. Oh god. They're so sick, and of course I would love mechs. I love seeing mech suits. Got you. Okay. That's fair. Gotta love the big metal stompers. Okay. I just, like I said, they are really cool, and I wish I knew more about them. Because yeah, I watched Transformers growing up, and I thought like those were cool, but obviously those weren't mechs. But I mean, they're pretty close. But I never watched stuff like Gundam. I'm trying to think of other mech shows as well. And there was like one Lego mech series that I loved as a kid, and I think I had a whole like embarrassing story about that in the past that had to deal with the book fair, but I don't really want to talk about that too much. But there was like a smaller mech series for Legos that I really liked growing up. I just wish I remembered the name. I know if I see a picture of it, I'll instantly recognize it, but it was before Ninjago ever existed, but it was something like loosely related to like maybe Japanese-inspired mechs. That were Legos? Maybe not. I don't recall it too well. I wish I could see what it was though, because I used to have like 2 of those mechs, because there would be like a little pilot in them, and they would be like just driving around. It was really badass. Here we go. The big thing is that it will depend from series to series. There's one series called Votoms or Votoms, where the mechs were small, like 3 meter or 10 feet-ish tall, and they die pretty frequently. Ooh. Okay, so like in some series, I guess it makes sense, where you have like more throwaway mechs versus other series where you probably don't have or you have more valuable ones. Okay. There's so much to deal with mechs. I would say you guys are lifesavers in that regard. There we go. I think it's fine. So I'm trying to get this also drawn out. The dying breath of General Volks. They shall perish. Or maybe they won't be permanently gone, guys. Who knows? We may or may not see this horrific bastard in the future. But if we do, it'll probably be for some story moments. I'm not too certain just yet. Also, wait, I kind of messed up the eye. The eye shouldn't be the circular shape. It should be more of a square shape, like a very small square pupil. Because orange slimes have more pixel-esque like pupils. So let me do that. I guess you could make the argument that like maybe it's more round because it's like decomposing. I think that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Is that everything here we drew? Okay, we can make a really big spear now. And that should be pretty much everything for the scene. Poor, not poor. Good riddance, folks. When nobody's gonna miss ya. Let me have that right there. You can use Daredevil for inspiration if you want. If you want to do that, or if you allow it, SANI, then I can. But I don't want to, like, basically one-to-one rip anyone's pre-established designs or characters. So I would much prefer to have, if you guys do want to, like collaborate or work on a mech design, then you can maybe give me good references or good sources or, like, any information as a whole in that matter. And then I'll, like, try to cook up my own mech design. If somebody wants to make the full-on mech design from the ground up, then I would greatly appreciate that as well. But I definitely don't want to steal anyone's pre-existing designs or mech stuff. That's not something that I intend on doing at all. Here we go. There's another genre called super robots, and they act more like superheroes. Think your Gao Gai Gar, Mazinger, Gurren Lagann. See, that one I know. Stuff like that. Damn, I know, okay, I know Gurren, but I didn't know the other two. So it's more like super robots? I was gonna say, because I saw, like, the power scaling for Gurren Lagann, and that stuff was crazy. I've never seen the entire show, but I know it gets, like, cosmic level at some point. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Is that even part of the mech anymore? Is the mech doing that? Like, stuff gets very, very wacky pretty quickly with shows like that. Let me have this right here. I allow it, as you said, it's just no pure copy. No, I got you, SANI. I definitely do want to make something from the ground up different. I don't want to try to take anyone's pre-existing stuff as well. Gurren Lagann's power scaling just runs off. Man, this is really cool. And, you know, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you very, very much need that with some moments, Cobra, where the mech is just doing, like, the craziest thing known to mankind. Cookie Clicker is fun, not gonna lie. You having fun in Cookie Clicker? You don't have it? What, a command for Discord? I don't have any commands, actually. I should have set that up for Nightbot for a while now, but I haven't had that. I'm going to probably adjust that whenever we do have this video made, because I know for other people, whenever newcomers are joining or returning people are joining, I'm going to have like a little command where it's like, oh, you don't know anything about the Slimeverse, but you want to learn more? There's a video right here for that. So what significance is this mech dude have? Oh god, crumbs. Lieutenant Volks, I have a story for you, because basically I have been recapping a lot of the stuff that we have ideated and drawn out. But basically, Volks is the general of the military within the slime continent. They're the ones that basically, when Aegis, the Ooze chieftain that learns about the visions that Uzeus is a sentient planet. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Let me start as quickly as possible. But Volks is basically the individual that's rallying Slimekind to commence the assault onto the Ooze capital of Teldris. And, yeah, they basically just have had a horrible upbringing with the Oozes. Oozes were the ones to basically ransack and kill his family members on a mining facility off the coast of one of the Ooze continents. And he has never let go of that since. Well, obviously, because his whole family's pretty much just perished. And so he sees all oozes as something as monsters. He does not see them as sentient beings with peace in mind or harmony or anything like that. He sees all oozes as pretty much monsters and wants to, like, exterminate them at will. So yeah, pretty much generic evil general type of stuff with a bad upbringing, and he's never let go since. He is a horrible person. You do not want to like Volks in any way, shape, or form. Basically, he was able to enact this when... Where is it? when Aegis was basically visiting the Slimeverse continent, a lot of stuff did happen in that regard. I wish I could share the ones before, but there's a lot that does happen. I think I've showed you this one scene prior where is it? Right here, where our Ooze Chieftain Aegis basically witnesses or drinks the corpus fruits. They bear witness to their own unique vision, one that no other Ooze Chieftain has ever really seen, and that vision that they grant is that of Oozeus' core itself being suppressed by all the advancements of slime kind. So that's something that we did showcase in the past. Haven't seen any of this. Oh, good crumbs. I can recap, like, briefly a good bit, just because I know you haven't been here for a minute, so I can recap some small bits. I'm not sure if I told you about the corpus fruit, but the corpus fruit is something that's extremely, extremely valuable. They're extremely rare. You don't really find most of these in Oozeus just lying around. They are in very, very few and far between places, and if you find even just one corpus fruit, it is a huge, huge haul for Ooze culture, just because not every Ooze can eat the fruit and gain the insights. If a slime devours it, they'll explode pretty much. Their core will inflate to the point where it's exploding. So yes, the corpus fruits are very sought after. They have a whole ritual ceremony for that. Different Ooze civilizations have different practices. Some will eat the fruit raw, some will mash it up, some will put it on their skin and gain a vision through there. But for Aegis, the leader of Teldris, she just drinks it. She just mashes it up and turns it into a little drink, and she gains her vision, one that is extremely unique from the other chieftains, because for the most part, most cultures within Oozeus have some like blueprints. They're given blueprints for how to lead a civilization, maybe some future conflicts that they could avoid and stuff like that, but they're never given the information that Aegis was bestowed upon with. That information being the planet itself just being sentient and having a voice of their own. So yeah, Aegis is pretty much the catalyst for the whole Oozaic war, because she basically visits the city of the slimes and tells people, or tries to tell as many people, that hey, this what you're doing, or the expansions, what you guys are enacting, are hurting the world that we're all living on. Can we please find like more of a peaceful means for how to go about expansion? She doesn't want any harmful war, nothing like that. Obviously, she values all the life within Oozeus as a whole, and even some of the slimes that do see what she's doing kind of like greatly appreciate that and value that. So she starts gaining an audience, and obviously around this same time when news does spread that Oozeus is sentient, oh my god, according to one of the chieftains, this is a big widespread thing, and Volks sees this news and is not happy about it at all. You can kind of see it right there on their watch. They definitely wouldn't like it if there's any half Ooze children. I would say Volks is a very despicable individual. Very, very despicable. Doubt the Nightbot AOA is the real one. That's Volk's bald head. I can fix him. Oh god. I'll say Volks is very, very much set in their ways. Extremely set in their ways. So yeah, Volk sees the news headline, they don't like it, they start rallying it. Some of the other chieftains within the, even some of the chieftains are given this information through other means, like through Messenger Bird, right there. And they don't like it as well, because this is the leader of Farid, the more deserty Egyptian region as a whole, and they have eaten around 10 corpus fruits, the most out of any of the individuals within the Ooze kingdoms or the Ooze tribes, and they have never once learned about Oozeus being the sentient living planets and whatnot. So yeah, the chieftain also is kind of in cahoots with Volks. They are one of the biggest helpers in terms of getting this assault enacted without the people of Teldris knowing. So yeah, they're not all the Oozes are these itty bitty good two shoes. I don't know the say for that, but they're not all just nice nature loving people. Some of them want total dominance over the kingdoms and all the other ones, at least pre-Oozaic war terms. So that is something that does happen, and I will try to explain more in the Oozaic War video as a whole. also racist. Pretty much. I'm gonna say Volks is very much anti-ooze. After the upbringing they had, they just viewed all oozes as such a thing. So they are extremely generic evil general leader that wants to have this uprising and this war commence onto Teldris shores before that happens. Maybe we should put down that balding slime. You know what's good to... You know what, Crumbs? Somebody beat you to it. Somebody did beat you to it, because I mean they got impaled with a spear, and they look like one of the wild gods' next tasty meal. So yeah, you and many others have definitely wanted to take down the general. Oh man, yeah, they're gone. They're turning into a pile of jello-like soupy substance. So that is what is occurring. But I think that's generally it. Oh, I guess I could share this as well. Like I said, Aegis is gaining an audience. Volks is gaining an audience around the same time. Aegis also visits my homeland. My father, Francisco Don Cigiano, also knows Aegis. This is more towards the region of New Vox. It's the southernmost region of the Slime continent. And yeah, we just do a little bit of talking. There's a little me when I was around 7 years old, with a little drawing, a little paintbrush in hand, and trying to draw Aegis in all her glory. I think what you're trying to say is goody two-shoes. Yeah, it was goody two-shoes. Sorry about that. I couldn't find the right word. I was hoping to commit murder. Don't worry, Crumbs. More horrific villains will come in the Slimeverse. Oh, for sure. You ignored me, did I? Neon goo cheese, bubble pepper globs, and a heaping swirl of sparkle slime sauce pizza for a slime named Valis. Oh, did Strider give a pizza? Or is this somebody else? Wait, I would say Strider can't be on the ship. Wait, I'm not falling for these tricks. I'm not falling for these tricks at all. Oh no. I'm good food in a can for the nice wild god, or rather soup in a can. I'm gonna say there's a nice heaping helping of soup for the wild god for sure. I need to make a new soup for the Slimeverse. Tee-hee. Oh god, what is Crumbs cooking? I love grumpy villain characters. They're just as good as pretentious villains. Oh my god. I'm gonna say some villains like that can be very well written and are very interesting, and I do agree with that. The villains that that are very easy to hate on, I do like those too. But I guess it depends. But oh yes, I was just talking about this, Crumbs. My dad, I did adopt their very glorious, luscious little slime strands on the side as well. But they're just talking to each other. Aegis is trying to gather an audience and try to tell them that we need to find ways to expand the slime contents in a non-harmful way. Aegis also, I introduce Poor to Aegis right here. And she gives Poor a good luck charm as well. So that's something that's pretty exciting. As well from that, we just have kind of like the poster propaganda being spread out by Volks saying, "This is our home, we're not going anywhere, and we will keep expanding until all these oozes know how powerful we are." So that's just a slow enactment of recruiting going on. We have other slimes going against this war, mainly Kitsune, violet slimes. They are very much against it. We have a depiction of one of them being here and kind of just try to push against that. The soldiers are having none of it, so they handcuff her and basically imprison her as well. Something that is happening all across the continent. They're just suppressing any form of riot or any other way that people are trying to fight against it. So we have Volks here basically just looking down on her and being like, "You have no idea what these monsters are capable of," and trying to suppress such actions, but it's incomprehensible. So yeah, it's just a little bit of mumbo jumbo going on, giving their monologue and talking about them just enacting the actual war itself, them getting into their mech suits and flying over towards the shores of Teldris. So Aegis knew you and Poor before the incident. Yes, Aegis do. Me and Aegis go way back. Where are they? Let's say me and Aegis definitely have known each other for a while now. Where are they? Where is the specific scene, actually? I just had it. Right here, yes. Port, I knew Aegis for a while, so that is very much a canon thing, and it's kind of why, if you saw that one short a while ago, why it hurts oh so more. If she was still around, definitely would love her. I would say Aegis very much just wanted peace, and she just wanted, like, to find a means to an end in terms of, like, the harmful expansion and the suppression of Uzeus as a whole. Sometimes I wish I could say to your face, what is that? That's why, but I'm scared of you? What? I don't even know what that is. I like to think of some indigo slimes taking advantage to study oozes and weakness and study what they can take from ooze culture, or maybe even oozes to apply towards the world for both good and bad. I think that could very much be a thing. I could totally see indigo slimes or some of them doing that as well. Like, there could be some indigo slimes that maybe are siding with, not siding with, but they're like allied with maybe some green slime explorers, and you could have like some sort of like some, not Hemet, you're not gonna get the reference if I say Hemet Nessingwary, but like just a little explorers group of people where one of them is like more of like a scientist. I guess Tarzan. Okay, if you've seen Tarzan, you know how like there's like a group of explorers there. I could totally see one of them being an indigo slime and kind of just studying the wilds of Uzeus and having like other like them just studying ooze culture a bit more further. I guess that's a better comparison. I hope after the war, all the violent slimes that were protesting released. Oh yeah, for sure. Spoilers, they do get released as well. But that is there. Did you read what I typed before? Yeah, I did, Strider. The pizza one. I did read that. And I said, I'm not letting nobody in. I'm not letting you in because I'm not falling for that trick at all. But that's pretty much where we are, Crumbs. I'm sorry if it's a little all over the place, because there is a lot more that I can share in terms of what we've been working on through all these little thumbnails. I even have like a little depiction of jellies, the aftermath of the Usaic War, having the rise of Espia instead of Dex, Espia being a lesser mechanized city that focuses more on roles, and that's why the rise of roles come back, where purple slimes basically just are hating it, having to be sanitation slimes again, orange slimes being happy and other slime colors being much more happier, and then like stuff like this where we're honoring the passing of some of the people that have contributed to the betterment of the war and like ceasing the war. A lot of the oozes banding together in front of one of the wild gods and stuff like that as well. This gave me a huge idea for Quinn. Rubs grubby hands together. Oh god. I'm excited to see what you do come up with then for Quinn. But I would say all of the violent slimes did basically get imprisoned too. And also we have a memorial to Aegis herself. If you know, you know what happens. So we basically create a statue in my homeland to honor her as well. So yeah, I will leave it at that. Let's keep going with this. I'm pretty much finished, where is it? Right here? We kind of finished this scene out pretty well. That should be done. Okay. Let me... Yeah, I don't really need to work on this too much. I could add a little bit of noise or a little bit of hatching. That's something we can do. But I'll leave it like that. Under blank. Hobby yapping. I am, yeah, it's something that I'm a bit too responsible for. I do apologize for yapping too much, guys. But it is something that I very much enjoy. I just, you know, Crumbs hasn't been here for a while, so I myself wanted to just share some of the details because Crumbs makes a lot of incredible Slimeverse artwork and just non-Slimeverse OC work as well. And I just wanted to, you know, give a bit of a debriefer on what we've been working on because, you know, it's a lot of fun to see what we're cooking up and have other people come up with really fun and interesting ideas. Koopa with the trademark burgers, fries, and beer. Nice. Here we go. Trying to hatch this a little bit more. That'll be fine. Okay. I want to add some noise to this, but I'm going to keep it fairly tame. Just some small little hatches every now and then. I think that's fine. Okay. Just sucking that all in, Kirby style. Wait, is that the person there too? Oh god. No! Get them out! Get them out! Don't suck them in! Son, wait, there's a whole person in there! Don't do that! Oh god. Oh my goodness. Okay. we're done. We're done with this scene. Now we can move on to the next scene right here. This one I definitely know I won't be done on the actual. I won't finish this one on stream because this one's gonna take a while to draw out the wild god. And basically, guys, this wild god is temporarily here. They were summoned by one of the other chieftains that kind of like resurrected them from the core way. That is something that can be done, but it is a forbidden ritual within Ooze society to do, and because it costs a chieftain's life in order to basically summon another wild god into their presence. And basically when they did get willed into the war, they were not happy with what was going on. They were not happy at all. The screenshots have been sent. Thank you for that, BK. Thank you. I have La Tiao, which is now my favorite Chinese snack. Ooh, I probably butchered that statement horribly, Starscream, but that's good to hear that you have a snack. We are trying to get this wild god drawn out as well. Think he ate Koopa food and ran away. Oh god. No, I'm running after stealing Koopa's food. I didn't mean to imply that he was being... It looks like you were like sucking up the food, and Koopa was running in the mouth as well, like Koopa was being devoured too. That would have been horrible. That's what I got from it said, but I got you now. It was not that at all. I was just like, wait, no, Koopa, no, get away, get out of there, please. Oh god. I'm back. I might go again for dinner. Gotcha, Van Chica. But welcome back for even if it is for a little bit. Trying to get this other scene drawn in, sharing a little bit of lore of the oozes themselves, and trying to talk about basically the summoning process for a wild god. It is something that is deeply embedded with ooze culture because a lot of them are heavily tied to the dead. Since the core way is something that's tied more towards ooze culture as well. Thank you for the hydrate as well, Van Chica. Thank you. I just had another interesting idea. Ooh. Is it something you can share specifically, BK, or no? Okay, let's back to this we go. Oh, I need to get the spear going as well. Let's have some of these cracks in the glass also drawn out. Just to show more of the culture, the mech itself. It's definitely something I can share because it's silly. Ooh, what are you cooking up, BK? What you got in the works? We have that there. Okay. Let's see. Will you ever do face reveal? You see my face right now, Chica? It's right there. Over where, you would say? It is right here. But yeah, this is me in all my slime glory. Let me have this as well drawn in. Here we go. And again, it's involving a Shia and a Miri. Ooh, okay. Koopa, 2 Big Macs, 2 quarter pounders with cheese, 1 McChicken, 1 Filet-O-Fish, 20-piece chicken McNuggets, 10-piece chicken McNuggets, 1 piece. Damn, Koopa, what did you order? Holy! I feel maybe it's for a party. Surely it's for a party and not for just Koopa. I bet. I would assume so. Oh god. The spear looks so scuffed. Let me see if I can fix this. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. I'm just gonna keep it fairly tame. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. Now, the wild god's gonna take forever. I already know. But I'm not sweating over it. I think we'll be fine. Let me put that in a separate layer. Okay. I don't have a specific name for them. For Koopa. No! Zin, are you eating those too? Them running away. Them running away as well. Oh no. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited to finally share this with you guys. I did not explain it too well, but I did just want to state that yes, Ooze culture is very much like shamanistic and tribal, druidic as well, just because of their beliefs in the core way are very different to how slime cultures and other cultures and species within the Slimeverse as a whole view the core way. So that is something that we do have ideated. You could say that their portrayals of the core way and the way they view it is probably the truest in the sense to everyone else in the universe, just because wild gods are, a lot of them tend to be overseers and do tasks with for Nephrodites as a whole. Koopa with the thunderstorm? Oh, is it storming over there? Or did you just use lightning? Did you use your lightning powers? Do you have lightning powers? I have so many questions. Oh no. Just you bought me the art request? I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let that slide. I was saying, Sand just is devouring everything right now. I thought Koopa was getting eaten for a second too. Apparently not. Oh god, that's for the best. I was saying, I don't want Koopa to get devoured. Unless it's like Kirby, and then Kirby turns into Koopa Kirby, because that could be pretty fire. I remember we talked about it before. It was like Air Riders or something else like that. And then I made a very scuffed Koopa Kirby in like 2 seconds. Oh god. We have Koopa Kirby, we have Monster Hunter Mika. What else? What else are we missing? I do have lightning powers. Oh yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, Koopa, but didn't you reference part of your own knightly self off of Solaire or some Dark Souls characters, right? And like I believe Solaire can use lightning powers, if I'm not mistaken. But another fellow lightning user is very cool to see, because I myself do dabble a bit in some electric tendencies. You know, I'm pretty fast on my own accord. I take great pride in my speed. I am pretty sure I'm the quickest individual on this ship. No biggie at all. Lightning is viewed as holy. Okay, so it was viewed. I do remember that. I'm trying to recall some of my VAT video binging. Let's just say that Miri tags along with Shien when he needs to do business. Like he needs to get rid of some creatures, and she wants to come along with him. I just saw a video, and it made me thought of, would it be funny that Shien's really confident Miri was worried, but she becomes such fearless, but a little reckless in Shien's opinion, and he starts like roaring over her, and she's like, I'm fine. Like it becomes the opposite. Oh, so when their dynamic swaps a bit more, where like Shien's supposed to be the more intimidating one, a more fearless one, and then Miri over time becomes the more fearless one, but then it kind of swaps over because now Shien's a bit more fearful of Miri and what's happened. Is that what you're trying to get by, BK, or is that what's the specific story trope that you're trying to do? Because if that's what it is, I don't mind that at all. I think that could be pretty funny. Sending me to the wrong verse. I'm just showing you to the wrong verse. I mean, I guess that's all because of you, I would say, Strider. At least from what Mika said, it does transport people to their home, or specifically their place. I didn't know lightning was viewed. Well, I did know it after that video, but it's so much information. I will say. I'm excited though, because I haven't been binging on those. I haven't seen another Vat video in a while though. I do want to watch more. I've been wanting to play Dark Souls. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's why I kind of stopped, because I knew it was like, oh, the more Vat videos I binge on, the more I really want to see. She made a mistake then? I mean, you should have been sent to your own home location. I becomes a bit fearful of her, but also worrying a hell a lot about her. I sent you a short. Thank you, BK. Thank you for sending me that as well. I will be also looking at that in due time. But thank you so much for sharing that short as well. I just got Demon Souls and my rule. Oh no, what's your rule? We had Demon Souls on the PS5, Koopa? Did you get remastered Demon Souls, or did you get the old one? And my rule will torture me? Wait, what's your rule? Oh, don't tell me you're doing something like, no hit run, only wretch, not only using fists. Like, what's your rule that you're doing? Oh, no. I know some of you guys that play those Souls games, you guys go really hard on it. I myself, if I ever do play Elden Ring or any of the Souls games, I don't care if I'm going the quote-unquote easy route. I will do whatever I want, even if it is seen as cheap or cheesy. PS5 first playthrough. Fist. I know it. I guessed it. That was one of my guesses. Fist only. Oh my god. Are you gonna stream that, Koopa? Because that could be pretty exciting to watch. But thank you again for sending me that short, Mike. Thank you, thank you. Let me get this ideated. Also, more of the Wild God themselves. We are getting closer to the art showcase, guys, so give me, what is it, like 11:30-ish? Yeah, we will be doing it in around 10-ish minutes. Maybe there's not going to be a lot to showcase today. Maybe there will be. I'm not too sure. I should always, like, dabble a bit. I think I'll do that in the future, or I should probably just, should I do it right now? I don't know. I should check earlier on and see like if it's gonna be like a shorter or a longer art showcase. But the thing is, all it takes is for one person to post like 3 or 4 drawings, and then it immediately gets elongated quite a bit, which I don't mind. Like I do want to take the time to showcase all you guys' artwork because you guys take so much time to make it. It's just I want to have like a general good estimate for when I should start it. I'm gonna start it at 11:40 no matter what, because generally it's been taking a while, but I will be doing that. Oh, reset time as well. We lock the hell in to make sure that there's no trouble for her man. I have checked, there isn't a lot so far. Thank you for that, BK. That means I can wait a little bit more then too. I do appreciate that, because I don't want to like stall for too long drawing stuff like this and then accidentally have a big backlog of content to go through. So we'll just leave it at the same pace. Fist weapons, I'll stream it, it'll be fun. I'm excited for that. Every Souls games I played, I always played fist weapons. Why? I mean, I guess that's fair. That's understandable. Maybe we all have a certain preference. I mean, I hope it goes well. I'm excited that you're going to be streaming that, and I can't wait to see it too. I've checked. Okay. Got you. Let me keep on going with this. Is there specific dates when you may be starting that stream, Koopa? Are you going to be playing, are you going to be trying to finish a Xenoblade first and then play Demon Souls? Or are you going to be putting a bit of a hiatus on Xenoblade? Because Dark Souls is always hyped to see. I'm going to say that I very much am an appreciator for those that are good at Souls boards, because I, as somebody that struggles quite a bit, I tend to not really be too keen on playing them, even though I love the lore. The lore is so rich, and I'm such a fan of that. Let's have our fags going as well, too. A very upset wolf must be drawn out. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I mean, the teeth look a little cooked, but whatever. They're mad. They're upset. They're looking at the Volks and ready to pounce at the sight of such a disgusting being. One that would cause so much chaos at the hands of the slime kind. Such a disgusting thing that must be devoured. But I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future, guys. Maybe Volks made it just to scrape by. Who knows what happens? Maybe Volks is gone forever. But it sounds like several people want to take out Volks too, rightfully so. So who knows? We may save them later on. Or maybe there'll be some homage, some reference to Volks later. I'm going to try to finish Xenoblade, fair enough. That's where it has me hooked. I'll never forget when I pissed off Melania and tanked her attacks in Elden Ring. Oh no. I've never gotten to Melania. I know a lot of you guys here, or several people did play through Elden Ring and like managed to beat it. I have yet to ever even get past the Academy. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. If I play it, I know some of you have offered to help. I may just do a solo run and then just struggle even more. But at that point, I'm just asking to have like a freaking, I don't even know, like a 3 or 4 month stream session of Elden Ring. I don't think that's something that you guys would like to see. So I may not do that. Or if I do that, it may be something like I play in the afternoon for my time. Like I'll do like an afternoon Elden Ring stream, because I am trying to find moments where I can stream outside of just my usual morning routine. So we'll see about that. Because then for that I can like probably just play some games if I have more time later on. Let me also move that here. I think I need to play Dispatch before anything else though. Oh, it's okay. Make sure the triceps are also defined. Get these little fiery effects. Oh yeah, I think I said that before. But the slime, these little like wavy effects on the paws, I guess you could say, for our fiery slime wild god or ooze wild god. It's supposed to have a similar effect to fire, but it acts more as like a magma-y type of flow to it. So that's something that we are trying to convey. Here we go. Need to make these also make a bit more sense. I'm not going to worry too much about the design aspects for it. I'm just going to keep it fairly close to the sketch. Usually whenever I get to this stage, I try to like detail it a little bit more, but I'm trying to not take too much time on these. I do like this wolf individual though, and I can't wait to have more depictions of him in the future, just because they are going to be very upset and very angry when the actual Ooze War commences, the Ooze War. So I'm excited for that. We have more of this rib cage, also ideated. We might have to moderate the chat just in case, because I've heard people are getting a bit vicious about dispatch just in case of a bunch of randos show up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if other random people will show up, but for dispatch specifically, yeah, that will need to be moderated way, way more. Because I've heard very mixed things about the game in terms of, like, obviously everybody's been saying Dispatch is goated, really good, but it's very much a mature rated game, and I don't want younger individuals watching that as well. So yeah, we'll try to be adjusting that too accordingly. Kind of similar with Baldur's Gate, right? Because Baldur's Gate is a very, very mature game. Obviously, you have like a streamer mode, if I'm not mistaken, because there's like nudity and other things in that game that isn't safe for stream. So I'm sure there's like probably some mode like that in Dispatch that we can also include, or that's also within the game. I believe so. I think I saw that, or I saw somebody try to play it. There was like some mode. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I will just enable that and we'll have that going. It's a good game, but it's making people vicious because they want to make you experience what they did. It always happens with heavy choice games. Is that true? I know, at least from what Storm has said, they just want to see what playthrough I get. But is that fair? Like everybody else is like, oh, do this, romance this person, do that to the other person. Ban all children. I would say if I see like Strider, I guess Starscream, I'm trying to think who else, but if I see anyone that isn't of age, don't be surprised if you get banned for that day, because I do not want you guys watching that kind of stuff. So yeah, I will probably be I'll have to do that. So not probably, I will have to do that. Let me get that going. That's a fair warning though. But everyone just, the loudmouth of bad apples. You're certain individuals for sure. Because Dispatch is more of a mature rated game, and that will have to occur. Okay, that's there. But I hope you guys can understand. You have been warned. Well, I'll probably keep warning it leading up to it. But we will be doing that as well. I'm excited, though. I'm excited to play it. More of these effects got to be worked on. We are getting close to 1140, but since Mike did say that it is there's not too much art in the categories, I will be changing that up. There's a good bit of brutality too from what I've seen, so not for the faint of heart. Oh, have you played through Dispatch, or have you seen other people play through it, Cobra? Because I don't know too, like I said, I'm going in pretty much blind. We should have 90 years for every follower. I would say Strider, if you do watch Dispatch, I will have to ban you. I'm sorry. It will have to happen because some of you said you guys are kids, and I do not want any kids watching that game at all. Because I know there are a lot of mature things that do happen in that game, and I do not want anybody to be witnessing that isn't of age. So yeah, you guys have been warned. You have very, very much been warned. I watched a buddy play it. Ooh, you know what happened, Cobra? Specifically, Hades got dispatched. I told no spoilers because I don't want to. Let's see. Because I don't want to be spoiled at all for the game. It's just something that I very much need to explain. I wanted to go in blind because a lot of people have been saying it's a good game, but Hades keeps playing it or has played through all of it, and I just myself want to have my own playthrough on it. So you watched your buddy play it. That's interesting. I've seen a bit of this stretch, but I've been trying to stay away from spoiler stuff. But yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, so I can just witness your experience of it. I appreciate that, BK. I just myself, I do apologize that it has been taking longer than usual. I will say, though, once this is done, the next game we do play will be Dispatch. Obviously, on some Tuesdays, I'm still playing with Hades for co-op stuff, but outside of that, when we do get some more gaming things, we will be going through that. Should I play Dispatch? I don't condone it. I don't condone it at all. But I will have to adhere to the rules. If you guys are on there, it will be a ban. It will be a ban. It will happen. Here we go. I think we did. We did draw this one pretty quickly. I thought this was gonna take a lot longer, guys, but we actually managed to make all this pretty quickly. I'm very, very surprised by that. Because usually this would take me much, much longer. There we go. Yeah, this is fine. Wow. I guess I could add some wavy effects to around the arms and make it a little bit more like fiery or a bit more like violently shifting around. That's something that could occur. Let me see that. Okay. Wolf guy looks really cool, by the way. Thank you, BK! It's a wild god! I tried making them look a little more fiery, like lava-y fiery in a way, and I do appreciate the kind words. Thank you, thank you. We did do a lot of planning beforehand. They're supposed to have a lot of, like, almost think of these like little folds right here, kind of like similar to dragon fruits. It kind of has like that kind of shape to it, or that kind of form, where you have like these little like, not tufts, but like these little like protruding things outwards that are, it's kind of like that in their shape. At least that's the kind of shape that I'm approaching with it. I can't even because I can't open Steam on a school laptop. You can't open up Steam. Just be careful where you go. Shredded Sweat Tees will know where you go. Be very careful. Be careful. Oh God. I think that's fine. Yeah, we can leave it like this. Okay. There's not too much else I really gotta add here. I guess we gotta draw the background and we can pretty much be done with the scene, guys. I didn't think it was gonna be this quick. Yeah, we're speeding through some of these. I'm very happy about that, though. Just because the faster we get all this done, the faster I can work on the last page of scenes, and the faster we finish that last page, the quicker we get to lighting things up. So that's my goal. I'm trying to get this done. But I guess I've been trying to lock in a little bit more in this regard. Where's the cliff? Oh, I didn't even add the cliff there. That's okay. Dispatch room by Shushi. I will go into the slider dispatch to the ground. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure. How does it work? As long as you watch any VOD after that, or like on that day, I think it keeps your streak. I don't know how streaks work specifically, because I missed. I didn't stream for a day, but a lot of you guys still kept your streaks. I generally don't know how that works. Because I forgot what it was. Damn, I'm trying to remember. But Crochet was upset that her streak got ruined, but they themselves could have watched a VOD. I think Lex said that before, but I don't remember. Okay, that's done there. Let me add, I guess, some fiery effects in the background, and then we should be good to go. Just let me do this. I lost one of my streaks on one of my favorite streamers. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, though. That sucks. Was it like, I know for, I think it was Vanchika specifically, where they themselves were trying to keep their streak going, but there was like a wedding ceremony that they had to attend to, and they couldn't basically be here for that. Unfortunately, I mean, I guess it's fortunate. I would not want you to skip a wedding over a stream that we do pretty much every day. I would not advocate that at all, but it happens, you know. It is what it is. Okay, we have the fire effects going on right here, so we can add that as well. I think it doesn't affect the streamer doesn't stream. Oh, is that true, BK? So if I don't wait, really? That's how it works? That's so odd. So if I don't stream, like for like a week, you won't be able to see it, or like you'll keep your streak going. You can save a streak if you miss one stream and watch another on another day. In my experience, okay. So yeah, if you miss one day of streaming, it won't be that bad. Okay. It only affects, let's just say, Val streams and you're not there for it. It only affects, let's just say, Val streams and you're not there for it. Okay. So if I'm streaming, you're not there for it, it will affect it. Okay, so that's how Crochet lost it? That's so weird. Damn. I still don't know how streams work fully, but that's interesting to learn about. Let me get some of the smoke going on too, guys. I think we'll be done with this seed as a whole. Actually, I think this isn't smoke. I think this is fire. Whatever. I'll just leave it like that. Hey, Cerebral! It'll also let you watch VODs or clips to preserve a streak. See, I'm pretty sure about that too, yeah. I thought I heard that before, Cerebral. I thought either Lux said that or somebody else said it, where you can watch the VOD and still be fine. So, that's good to hear. And if you haven't been lurking, Cerebral, I always appreciate you for stopping by too. Same with everyone else here. But thank you so much for tuning on in. You can, let's see. But if you miss it for one day, I think you're fine because you can make it up. Okay. Understood, understood. That's good to know. Let me have this finished as well. Some little fiery effects. Let me make that a little bit more blue. I don't know why I kept these on separate layers, but maybe I'll make them shift in their own cadence or their own timings. Make that green. Do that fire B, and then we'll just alternate these. Okay. I don't like that. Maybe I'll just move it a bit more like that. There we go. Okay. Fire is done for those. I think I'm done with this page, which is pretty nice. And what's next? Let me have these at their own thing. Here we go. Okay. That's done. This panel's done. What is next to light up? I guess I could also detail the... Oh, I didn't really detail the floor. I almost forgot about that. Let me... Oh, the fire. Wait, the fire is on this layer. Let me put it... Wait, the fire is supposed to be behind that. Oh, no, this is fine. Okay. I'm confusing my own structure up with the layers. I'm, like, looking at everything, and I'm like, wait. This doesn't look like it makes sense. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Let me edit this around, add some noise as well. I'm not even going to do that fire. And then we should be good to go. It's 11:44, so since Mike did say there wasn't too much, I'm going to keep drawing a little bit more until we hit 11:50-ish. Actually, I think 11:45 is a good time to stop at. Never mind. We'll keep it here, and then next time, guys, we'll have more stuff to draw up. I'm still going to be working on some of this stuff loosely after stream. I'm not going to do too much because I do have a session today in the Cyberpunk campaign. I'm very excited for that. I hope it goes well. There are just... It's a bit of a downtime sequence because we just got done finishing a pretty long dungeon. So, yeah, we're going to see how that goes. Okay, this is done. I can move on to... Oh, the poor robots! I forgot. This is the first scene where the machines are basically seeing all the bodies and all of the horrific war crimes that are occurring during the Uzake War. And they're basically saying, I don't want to do this anymore. This sucks. Look at all the things we're doing. Why are we doing this? I have sentience. I can go and do something else. Screw this. And it's kind of like we're getting towards the later half of the war, or at least some of the depictions. So that should be it for now, guys. I'm happy that we were able to do we did 4. Yeah, we did 4 seeds as a whole, and we kind of sped through these. Okay. This will, hopefully, when we do tune back in, most of these seeds will be done. There's not too much complexity to this. The planet itself, for like the machine planet, and like these 2 seeds, maybe I'll rework them a little bit, but I'll probably keep them the same, just so we can keep going with the other stuff. But that's that, guys. Let us do our showcase time. Let's get that going. Okay. Let me take off my drawing glove and stretch. Oh, God. Sorry for the yawn. I shouldn't be tired. I've been up since 5, so I should not be tired at all. Let me drink some water real quick. Okay. Stream or Discord, check that out. SANAvatar sent me some stuff, I do see. Ooh, this is really interesting. I could share this courtesy of SANAvatar. We'll start off hot. So, SANAvatar does say, the most basic car anyone can imagine, but fully enough, this is the base of the entire project. This is the hell behind that simple figure. It's pretty simple to get an idea of what's happening, but there is just so much going on and more. I see. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, Slimeverse is working on a car-based game, and I'm excited to see more progress of that. They are currently working on the bare bone structures at the very moment. I mean, I love seeing stuff like this too, just because in terms of game development, I myself have always been interested in seeing the stuff like that you guys have been dabbling with in that regard, because I know some of you work on game developmental stuff, and for me, I've always been interested in that. I just have never really have done anything in terms of like coding or programming, anything like that, because I struggle with math. But Slimeverse does not, and Slimeverse is showing us a very, very lovely depiction of a simplified car, but I'm excited to see what the full-on model will be in the future. So yeah, a big, big shout out does go to Slimeverse, and I'm very, very much appreciative of this, and even all the work that does go behind it, seeing mass target top speed, a bunch of numbers that are getting implemented, and for that, my hats off to all the people that do work in game development and stuff like this, because this is not easy. This is not easy at all. So yeah, shout out to you, Slimeverse, and thank you so much for sharing this with me. We shall keep on moving in that regard. You ending? Yes! We are doing the art showcase right now, Vanchica, since it is 11:48-ish, and before I used to always do it 11:50, but 11:50 would be too little time for that. What did Mike send me? I'm curious. Ooh, okay, so it's the new zone and the video as well. I will watch the video after stream, Mike, but I can show some of these images for those of you that don't know as well. Mike's been playing Monster Hunter World, and there's a zone here that has perfect inspiration for some other things in regards to a specific Slimeverse area or specific deity as well. Bye-bye. So sorry about that. I'm so sorry, that happened at the worst time. But yeah, take it easy, Vanchica. Take care. Hope the rest of your day goes smooth. Thank you so much for the kind words, Vanchica. And have a wonderful rest of your day, too. We are just scrolling through some of the images as well. Trying to get this all going. Slimeverse reference, please. Got you, Strider. But yeah, there's just a bunch of images we have going on. Some very pretty choral effects as well. That could go hand in hand with some of the other individuals. 138 ms is 502 503 km or kilometers, or 312 miles. These are the speeds we are looking at. So damn, 312 miles. So wait, that's like how fast your car is going, Slimeverse? Or that's the top speed that they can go at? Is that what it is? Because if that's the case, that is insanely fast. I mean, it could be pretty fun. I don't know if you're making like a super sci-fi type of project, but if that's the case, that's pretty cool. We have more of the individuals here too. Yeah, just a lot of screenshots within the game. Stuff like this is always really cool to see, and it's great inspiration for more of the cyber stuff as a whole. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have played Monster Hunter at all, but if you haven't played World and you want like a game to sink your teeth into, try out World, try out Wilds, try out either of those games. It's really, really fun. But let us go to the art tab. Oh yeah, I didn't like this. I liked that before. We're starting off very hot as well, courtesy of Scruffy. We have a incredible line work drawing, courtesy of them, so don't mind me posting a work in progress. This is really sick. Holy crap. I would say the line work in here is elite, and see like the gesture of it at hand, kind of like a dragon's like doing a puff of smoke or a puff of fire even. Looks really, really cool. I would say, guys, if you haven't seen Scruffy's work in the past, please check out their stuff. It is incredible. Like the quality of the line art and the stuff that they're working with their own comic stuff is super, super impressive. And seeing even like the gesture and seeing like more weight of the line art within like the shadows and certain parts in here is extremely, extremely impressive. But yeah, big shout out does go to Scruffy. This is really, really cool. I wish they were here, because I would love to learn a bit more about this character, whether if it's like a commission or it's something else for like a comic work. It would be really cool. Gonna take care of chores. Thanks for the rundown. Got you, Crumbs. Thank you so much for stopping by as well too, and hopefully the rest of your day goes very, very well. I hope my rundown was okay. Like, hopefully you were able to catch most of it. But I do appreciate you for stopping by, and I wish you the best of luck in your job searching endeavors. But yeah, take it easy, Crumbs. Take it easy, take it easy. But yeah, big shout out to Scruffy for that as well. Your top speed before boost. Damn, 300 miles an hour? With boost, it's 750 km or 466 miles per hour. Of course, these numbers are way too much. I will nerf them later, but that's the fun I can add. That's fair. I guess as long as you're enjoying it a lot, Slimeverse, it's something that you feel like is fun for you, and maybe other people will enjoy, then that is what matters. But thank you for sharing those numbers with me, because that's super fast. But I'm excited to see how it transitions into the game itself. Ooh, Theo with another glorious addition as well. Not necessarily art, but inside a trophy for winning a tournament. I would consider this art. If it is like any like 3D models or assets that you have worked on, this is still cool to see. AIE Live Fundraiser Silver Bracket Champion, Brute QK. Let's go. ATE. I mean, that's still nice. Even if it's something that's, for those that don't know, Theo did play in a tournament, and they themselves managed to win the entire silver bracket for this Tetris tournament, and it's a big accomplishment, and I'm excited to see how much farther Theo will go in their competitive journey, because stuff like that is always exciting to learn more about. 68 points. Don't say your points. Do not say your points. Don't you dare. I was asked to draw emotes for a One Piece OC. Ooh, Moxie embellishing us with another One Piece character. This is nice. I would say they look like a marine, or at least they have the marine attire on, and it kind of looks like well, I guess it's not the Gojo pose at all. I was thinking of Gojo for a quick second because I saw like a white-haired character with like bluish eyes pointing forwards. I don't know why I thought of Gojo there for a quick second, but I mean, they look nice. In general, I like the little marking they have on the side too. I wonder if that has something to do with their backstory. Like if it's maybe like they were brandished that, or they had that since birth. I mean, big shout out does go to Moxie for showcasing stuff like this. I've been loving the One Piece OC stuff and the One Piece campaign that they've been DMing. Stuff like that. It's always really cool. Spaceman's just teeing. Okay. And with that teehee, we also get Dragon, the Spaceman tax. It will never, ever be erased. It will continue every single stream, or at least most streams, because I've seen, I think it has been every stream where Spaceman has sent us something. But yeah, thank you so much for drawing this Dragon, courtesy of Spacebuds. See, you can do this like it's nothing. And then anytime I try to make like a mech or something like that, I struggle immensely. So more power does go to you, Spacebuds, for being so creative and being able to draw this in such a short amount of time. I'm sure this took you, what, like 5-ish minutes? Maybe less than that? Probably not even 5 minutes. Not every, but most. I feel like every stream, or at least most streams, we've seen some form of Spacebuds tax. But I guess if you say not every, but most, I will believe you for that. I am the One Piece fan. That's good to hear, Strider. Like I said, I've watched 3-time skip One Piece. I don't think I'll ever watch post-time skip One Piece in the near future. I will wait till the reboot happens. We may get that going too. But let me check what's next. Slimeverse references. Ooh, okay. Also, Strider did grace us with some glorious art. The goofy ship, but really powerful. Its name is Purple Wing. It's on. It's one of the pieces of an old ship that was really powerful, but the rest got lost in space. I found this with some of the 4D creatures, and I found out they tried to fix it since it was a million years ago. They needed human blood to fix it. None of the 4D creatures knew why, but they did know this ship was powerful. I see. Classifications and Dragon Swan are hell. Pity the souls who do that in there. Classifications and Dragon Swan are hell pity. Okay. So if you try to like just say a specific species of the animal, or of whatever the species may be, or the breed. We just came back from meeting. Are we doing art showcase already? Yes, it is 11:55 start stream. I did start it around 11:45-ish, so 10-ish minutes ago. We have been showcasing a lot of incredible works. Nothing, I do apologize if that is the case, where I don't think I saw one of your works here. Or did I see, did I miss a Starscream work? No, I don't think I missed anything there. But yeah, we do these a little bit earlier just because around 11:50 Starscream, it is tending to be a little bit too late. 10 minutes is not enough for some things, so we have been trying to expand that a little bit further. Tingly 322 mph isn't actually unrealistic. Real-life hypercars like Bugatti Chiron Super Sports 300 plus, Koenig Seg Absolute, I believe, Bugatti Bolide, and F1 cars reach those speed levels at 322. I did not know that at all. I did not know that was the high that they can reach those speeds. That's insane. Let's see. I watched 800 episodes. Got you. Oh, the stats are down there. Length 85 kilometers, width 42 kilometers, height 9 kilometers, actual mass 1.4 times 10 to the 14th power? Or to the 14th degree? I don't remember. The ship can hover effortlessly. It can absorb laser fire by splitting it into harmless light reflex kinetic weapons with crystal hard barriers. Can pulse the shields outwards to push enemy ships back. Interesting. Okay. I mean, in terms of the actual length and width, I don't know kilometers that well, Strider. I'm assuming it's a very, very big ship. So that is interesting to know. I mean, the Theseus is pretty large as well, but knowing a little bit more about that is well appreciated. And thank you as well for showcasing this lovely ship too. I do like the design of it being more gem-based. It's very, very intricate. I'm a mech fan. What can I say? Fair enough. I'll say mechs are dope. But that is a very huge and cool ship to learn a bit more about. But thank you as well for taking out the time to draw this, Strider. Thank you, thank you. What else is left? I believe that should be it, aside from not my art. What is this over here? Oh, did Lotus showcase some more stuff here too? What is this? Oh, the little flower. Yeah, we did add the little flower because Lotus is apparently having a bad day, and I do apologize for that. I hope the day does get better for Lotus, and I will say we did just add a little flower there, yeah, just to pay homage for our wonderful I can't say crewmates, a wonderful community member. This looks metal. Strider, it's so cool. I'll say Strider did an incredible job. Specifically dragons, for now, all of them are under dragon, but there is serious debates on if a spiritual dragon is a dragon or the humanoid ones. Okay, so there's a debate if a spiritual dragon is a dragon or the humanoid ones. Are the spiritual dragons more humanoid in their design, Space Buds? And people don't know whether or not to classify them as such? That's interesting. BK did some monster hunting. Oh yeah. We tried drawing. I did a terrible job drawing Mika in their Monster Hunter attire. I kind of just drew like some very like blocky shapes with a bit of a monster tail that they're holding oh so happily. But I did not do the best of job at that. It's not canon. Or if Mika wanted to be canon, then sure. But in this outfit design, it was just a bit of a throwaway thing. But thank you so much for showcasing that too. Ooh, by Cobbleats. Okay, so Cerebral's showing something as well. So Cobbleats, is this a... I don't know if Cerebral is still here, but I'm curious if this is one of their OCs, or if it's just an OC that they saw online. They look cool. I do like the weapons. I believe those are twin size, right? And I don't know the ones on top, like the ones that the higher arms are using, or like the uppermost. Another OC of mine. They look absolutely wonderful. I do know the size, but what's the weapon that the upper arms are using specifically, Cerebral? They look super, super cool. I believe, didn't you share an insect OC before? Do you have like your own? Oh god, I have too many questions. I'm so sorry, Cerebral. I know some of you guys tend to lurk a bit more. I have so many questions every time I see a character I want to ask, but I can always say that for another day, or maybe I can DM you in the future. But I do love the design of this OC. They look really cool. Hook swords and size. Okay, so I got one of them right. The hook swords look cool. Spiritual dragons are kind of like inner bad to be defeated. Okay. I will have better pretty armor eventually. I'll say Mika's gonna have a very nice armor set that's loosely Monster Hunter related. But thank you again, Cerebral, for showcasing this. I would say they did an incredible job. Big shout out to Cobbleats. They did like such a good job with your OC. I want to learn more about them, but I won't pester too much right now. But yeah, thank you again, Cerebral. Thank you. Oh, and last but not least, we have a picture of Springtrap. That Spaceman shared as a Tumblr post. I mean, pretty cool. I would say the arms reaching out. Are those just all the kids that Springtrap killed? Or are those different people? I wonder. For now, most of my OCs float around the darkest dungeon setting. Oh wait, do they really, Cerebral? So wait, does this OC particularly pertain to the Darkest Dungeon universe, or is this a different OC that isn't tied to that? But they look nice. Look very nice. But thank you for sharing that detail as well, because I was curious, ever since you shared your previous OC as well that got commissioned, I was very, very curious what universe they were tied to. Because oh man, can I scroll far enough up? It shouldn't be too hard. Right here, yes. Because I saw this like darker, grimier type of rendering to them, and I was like, damn, this fits something that would be within Darkest Dungeon. So that in its own right, who did you commission for this? Runa Quinn nailed that vibe, very, very much so. She's D&D, DD related. Okay, so Darkest Dungeon related. Okay, nice. I'm curious to see them in the other style as well too. But on that note, thank you as well for sharing me more of your OCs, and thank you as well, Spacebuds, for posting this Springtrap artwork, and also thank you to everyone else as a whole for showcasing your arts. I am always deeply appreciative seeing stuff like the One Piece OC, seeing Strider's ship design, seeing the trophy that Theo made, so also seeing Scruffy's wonderful line work. All this stuff is absolutely incredible, and I'm very, very I guess optimistic in the sense that we'll probably have some of our own animatic stuff here done in the foreseeable future. I'm going to try to get as much stuff drawn out until 5-ish my time. So like in like 5-ish hours, I'll keep working on stuff, and then hopefully we'll be done with this page, because then after that, we'll just have one more page going, and we'll be closely approaching our color stage. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're not going to be on just line arts forever. We'll finally get to blocking stuff in. I'm very, very excited, and hopefully you guys are too. We have more lore to share in the future. Just stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. As always, stay oozy, gooey, slimy, sticky, jelly, whatever you prefer. Have a wonderful rest of your day / evening / night, and I'm going to see if I can raid somebody, because I always forget. There's no... Actually, can I raid somebody? Oh, Miss Yuki's streaming, huh? Okay, I could raid Miss Yuki, but I think Miss Yuki is more of an 18+ streamer, so I may not be able to do that as well. Let me see. I could stream, but I could send that your guys' way. Have a good day, guys! Take it easy! I may just do it at the same time, but yeah. Farewell! Till next time, guys! Farewell, farewell! Oh god, this raid isn't working. Oh, let's do it. /raid browser Miss Yuki. Where is it? Search by filter. Miss Yuki. There we go. Okay. Oh god, this is the worst time. She's BRB'd. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh god. Oh well. Well, guys, if anyone is still here and anybody does want to tune in to Miss Yuki's stream, they are BRBing currently, but if you guys do just want to stop by and say hello, or at least just let it be known that you were there. But yeah, take care, guys. Farewell, farewell.